focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smunez is fellowship-trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmunezVision.com today. Here you can see.
It's tune-up time, and Florida Home AC, the official AC partner of the Jaguars, wants to partner with you for a cool summer season. Tune up your AC unit right now so it's running at peak performance when you need it most. Just call 777-4300 and order a tune-up for just $59. Keep your unit humming at optimal level. Log on to FloridaHomeAC.com and take advantage of their savings. Keep cool with Florida Home AC. That's 777-4300.
While other books make promises, MyBookie delivers. ET are at MyBookie. And this holiday season, they're stacking the deck in your favor with 12 days of Christmas now through the 31st. A festive lineup of can't-miss opportunities for bettors to cash in. Risk-free Thursdays, super boosts, and free bets. Weekly casino giveaways with hundreds of winners and thousands of cash prizes. All it takes is a 50-cent spin on slots to enter. With the road to New Orleans, bowl games galore, and a Christmas Day sports fest featuring NFL action and an NBA doubleheader, this is your season to win. The 12 Days of Christmas event is live right now. Lock in today. Use my promo code 1010XL with your first deposit, and MyBookie will give you a little extra to start your holiday hot. MyBookie is offering a 50% deposit bonus for 1010XL listeners. Just sign up and use my promo code 1010XL. There's a reason MyBookie has been the go-to for serious bettors for 10 years. Whether it's UFC, NFL, college ball, or the casino, you can bet and win with confidence. Make your holiday season a jolly one with MyBookie. Come on, somebody.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
Yeah. You know it!
Yeah.
Yes, sir!
Need you to bring it down. It's the last Friday of the year now.
We're back, baby! Come on! Oh! The Queen! I don't care what they say. I don't care! I don't care, Beehive! This is the Queen! Yeah! Yes, sir! Good to be with you guys. A little PFR to cap out the week.
PFR to cap out the week?
Oh, it's Dan E. Rocking and rolling with you guys for the next 4. Hope you're ready. Great show today. Lots to do, lots of football to talk about. Merry Christmas, everybody. Hopefully everybody had a great Christmas. I know a lot of you aren't up. I saw the road when I was driving in.
Oh, road was buck naked.
It was sparse.
Bucket naked.
It could just be me and you talking right now. I don't know.
I don't know.
I hope those Googans are out there somewhere tuning in early.
Oh, them 6 o'clockers out there clocking in.
Appointment radio. Let's go. How do I know? Yeah. Oh, it's good to be here. It's good to be back. Rest and relaxation. I love it, man. I love it, but I'm good to be back, too. E, how was Christmas?
Christmas was great, man. It's always good to be around loved ones. Mm-hmm. Cherish those moments because they don't last forever.
Amen to that,
There's an expiration date on it, so if you do still have a chance to do so, be around your loved ones. Tell them you love one.
Yes.
Tell them you love them. Spend time with them, and just vibe out, man.
Vibe out. We vibed out over the Hicken household. He was vibing out there in Clay County. A lot of vibing going on. Hopefully everybody had a good time. Hopefully everybody remembered the reason for the season. Hopefully everybody got great presents. The family together is my favorite thing.
Yeah,
it's my favorite thing.
Yeah, I know the vibes, man.
I love when my kids and their kids, my 32-year-old daughter, my 30-year-old son, and my 19-year-old son are together with my family. I love that. And my brother and sister and my wife's family, if they weren't around this year because they're down in Daytona, but missed them nonetheless. But, just a really good time, with one little story.
Oh, yeah.
One quick story.
Oh, I love story time.
Got to have a Christmas story.
I love story time.
Got to have a Christmas story. And it's typical Danny, typical dumb Danny. So, Christmas Eve is Wednesday. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And so Christmas Eve.
No, I'm sorry. Christmas Eve was Tuesday, right?
No, Wednesday.
Because Christmas was on Wednesday.
You're right.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve was Tuesday. Thank you, E. And so we all have our own family traditions. Our traditions include going to church. Our Christmas Eve service is at 5:00.
Yep, I tapped in at 5 too.
Wonderful.
Yeah, 5 o'clock, in and out.
Yep. So the plan is always we make a dinner. The other Christmas tradition that my family started, my mom, Junie, the late great Junie Bug started, was she'd like to take us all out to dinner. And that would be her children, my brother, my sister, and our families. And so we continue this even after Mom passed. So we make a reservation right after church. We guess it's going to be around 7 o'clock, given about hour and a half for church. We'll see. We go into the church service, have some friends come, just a nice big row, wonderful service. Finish up the church service, saying goodbye, hello to everybody, Merry Christmas. We're in good shape. It's like 6:15. We're having a dinner. We picked a restaurant. Wife picks a different restaurant every year. This particular year, it's the over at the town center. So we head over there.
Town Center Boulevard. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Church is off of Bay Meadows Road. So it's about a 15-minute drive. All right. So we arrived there, plenty of time, waiting on the other families, getting out of the car, reach down, grab my wallet, grab my, all my, no phone. So immediate thought is, where did I put it? Is it under the seat? Did I drop it? I knew I had my phone leaving. I thought I had my phone leaving because we took a picture of all of us at church when we were leaving. Then my wife said, no, that was my phone. Then I went, uh-oh. And my son's girlfriend said, maybe you left it at church. And I went, because I put it down on the floor.
Yeah.
So I don't, so I keep it out of my hands while church is going on so I can focus.
Right. No tweeting during church.
No tweeting during church, baby.
And if you're going to leave your phone anywhere,
yeah,
leave it at church.
Okay. Well, now I immediately go, I'll just run back and get it. But there's no late service. This is it.
Oh, yeah. They done locked them doors, my boy.
The doors are going to get locked. So my hope and prayer as I'm rifling through it. Now, listen, it's Christmas Eve. We just had the message.
Huh? Everybody trying to get up out of there.
So I'm not going to, driving back, lose my mind. Like, oh, no, and all the, I'm going to say, listen.
So sound like you cruising.
Here's the deal. If I get my phone.
I get it.
That's great. If I don't, well, we'll see if it's, we'll wait till after Christmas Day and maybe we'll get it on Thursday. Maybe we won't get it till Sunday. Maybe I'm going to be without my phone for 6 days. Maybe that's a good thing, Dan. Maybe it's a message. I don't know. I'm trying to stay calm.
Okay.
Now, when I left the restaurant, wife says, I'll go with you. I said, no. You go inside, take care of getting the seat. I'll be back. We're good.
Handle the business.
You're good. I can do this on my own.
Hold me down.
Now, here's the thing, man. I always have the wingman always operates with me, and she says, "Make a left here, make a right here."
Oh man,
so,
you don't have your phone either.
I don't have my phone.
Oh man,
but I go to my church enough to know where my church is. Okay. But I am coming from a different. I'm well chronicled as being a disaster with directions. This isn't an old man thing. This is a lifetime. Of being directionally challenged. Right.
Yep.
I'm cruising and I make all the right turns, E. And I pull up. I pull up on the church and I go, oh boy, it looks dark in there. But I said, I'm not gonna do it. Well, the great move by the wife. She knows some people at the church.
She called the church?
She called the head of one family that she knows. And she said, hey, Dan left his phone. Oh, yeah, we found it. We thought it was Brooks. And they waited for me. God bless them. And I got my phone back.
I tell you what, Dano, behind every strong man is a strong woman.
She did me right.
Shout out BWR.
So I appreciate that. Made it back. Because we were a little bit early, I got there like the reservation was at 7. I was back in seat at 7:03.
Look at that.
All worked out. Had a lovely dinner with the family.
You dropped some bread.
Yeah.
You cut that check.
Yeah, listen, brother and sister are asleep, and they alligator arm this thing. I mean, Junibug used to pick that thing up every year, you know? So, yeah, that one gets me. That one gets me, but that's all right. That's all right. My treat. So, no, it was fun. We had a great time, great family. And so everybody hopefully had a good time. And now we come back to Football Friday, man. We got one last one. We got football starting today at noon. We got a good weekend. We are loaded up with football from now really until the Super Bowl. And we got to enjoy this ride, man, because, we don't have a lot of our teams in this stuff. In fact, we have none. We're playing out the string here locally. Thank God, quite frankly. And the countdown really starts to take shape after the final home game Sunday. And speaking of, Dreamfinders, Danny threw you a Dreamfinders Homes poll question today.
Oh.
Yeah, I did it anyway. On the holiday, I put it in.
Holiday edition.
Mm-hmm. And it's a simple one. And it goes something like this. Brought to you by our friends at Dreamfinders Homes, by the way, who are ringing in the new year with a amazing 4.99% fixed interest rate. So you can lock down that rate and get in the game. There are 15 different locations, a 4.99 fixed interest rate. Excuse me, I had to sneeze.
Get out there.
Thank you. Are you going to the Jags game this weekend?
God bless you, by the way.
Thank you. Are you going to the Jags game this weekend, E? Here are your 4 choices.
Okay.
And this applies to you. Of course. Last one. Tickets are cheap. Why not? I'm going to take a pass, or I'd rather watch paint dry.
Well,
we have over 600 votes, E.
Okay.
Over 600 votes. Are you going? Yes, sir. First, let's start with this, E. Are you going, yes or no?
Well, it's funny you say that.
Uh-huh.
Because originally, Gritty, I was supposed to go pick Gritty up this Saturday.
Okay.
Well, things switched up.
Oh.
Yeah, and I went and picked up Gritty yesterday.
Gritty in the house.
Gritty in the biddy.
Is he here right now?
No, he's not here right now.
Okay.
He elected to stay home with nephew.
Good move.
Gritty's in the biddy.
Smart move, Gritty.
And I asked him. I said, Gritty, you trying to slide to the Jazz game?
Uh-huh.
He was like, yeah, let's go. So, I'm in the biddy.
Uh-huh.
I'm going.
Okay, good. So good.
I don't got the tickets yet, but
tickets are cheap. Why not?
That's me right there.
In fact, somebody tweeted at me. My 2 lower bowl tickets have been listed for like $65 for 2 weeks. No takers. If you read this, can't afford good seats, and have a kid who wants to go to a game, message me. I'll give them to you.
Hey, that might be me right
So you may want to hit up Mike because he'll give them to you. That's how mad Mike is. Well, the results are not good for our Jacksonville Jaguars.
I already know the way Jacksonville. I know. I feel the emotion that Jacksonville is feeling right now. So if I had to guess, them boys rather watch paint dry.
Yeah, they would. 600 plus votes. Half of them would rather watch paint dry.
Come on, Duval.
30% is going to take a pass. That's 80% ain't going. 15.2 said, of course, it's the last one. 4.3 said tickets are cheap. Why not? That's 19.5%. That's not a good ratio, my friend, in a small market.
Dang, man.
So expect a small crowd on Sunday. That's okay. It's the last game of the year, and they've given you one home win. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. I have my tickets. We're going. I'm going to work. My family's going. They like to go, but I get it if you don't go. We've missed games before too, and you can vote for a couple more hours if you would like. Again, let me remind you, Dreamfinders Homes, the official home builder of the Jaguars, the PGA Tour, and the Florida Gators. 15 different locations to serve you. Boy, oh boy, they got a 4.99% fixed interest rate right now. Just visit DreamfindersHomes.com for sales event information and get in the game. You know, my beautiful daughter, is coming home to move here, back home.
Oh, where?
I'm very excited about that. Her and her husband are coming back to Jacksonville.
They're leaving at 813?
Yeah. And so I've been trying to talk her into Dreamfinders Homes. So hopefully I can get her involved in that. But But she's coming back home. So I'm excited about that. And also always excited about Dreamfinders Homes. Tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you, and you'll be glad you did. So, like I said, you can vote on that if you would like. So we got that going on. Speaking of gritty, one other quick story before we head to break.
Yeah.
I saw this. I was watching. We had fun with, listen, here's a little endorsement, but on Christmas Day, and I don't know if this is really good or not, but the Hicken men had some fun with Prize Picks. So,
ooh, okay.
Yeah, just playing a little fun, making a little bit here, a little bit there, losing a little bit here, a little bit there. You had NFL, NBA, all kinds of things going on, right? So it was a fun day with Prize Picks. You got football on Christmas Day, don't you?
Sure did.
You Netflixed up both games. By the way, the stream worked well. Thank you.
Yeah, it did.
Netflix set records, so you can count on more games on that venue, on that stream, on that whatever you call it. I'm watching the game, and now E, if you don't know, E's son Gritty is a huge Lamar Jackson fan.
Big time.
So I'm watching the game, and Lamar and Baltimore absolutely destroyed Houston, which, by the way, yours truly enjoyed a great deal. I've come to hate Houston now.
Yeah, me too.
I hate them.
I realized that.
I used to I hate the Miko Ryans. I hate them. I think they're dirty, and I hate Houston. How about that?
I realized how much I really disliked them Christmas Day during the game.
And I was like, I even tweeted, I do enjoy Houston getting smoked. Screw them. And they did. They got annihilated. C.J. Stroud has not had a good year. He's been not good at all, below average in some respect. His accuracy last year was off the charts. He's missing guys. He's getting sacked a lot, and they're not very good. They're not very good. So how about that? They're lucky that they're in a Week A division with a gutless team like ours. Yeah, I said it. I don't care. It's true. Anyway, back to the story. So I'm watching the game, and Lamar is already out of the game with 8 minutes to go. Now, Juju might have needed like 8 more yards from Lamar to hit like a 10-leg parlay.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
But so be it. So Lamar runs through the tunnel. Lamar's coming back through the tunnel. You shoot everything, Lamar. He's back in the MVP race, they say, right? It's going to be him or Josh Allen.
No, it's not. It's going to be Lamar. My stance has changed, but we'll get on to that.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Okay. And Lamar takes his ball cap off, his toque, and gives it to a young fan. Did you see that?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they go back down.
They did an exchange. The young fan gave him the necklace.
Yep.
And Lamar gave him his Scully.
Yep. So he gets his Scully. The kid is like in hog heaven.
Yeah.
But there's a problem. There's a terrible problem here.
What's the problem?
So they go down to the reporter. You weren't listening. You were just watching.
No, I heard it.
Okay, you heard it. The reporter says, I was intrigued by this young man. I found out his name is whatever. He's from Jacksonville, Florida.
Yep.
His family flew to Houston to see Lamar.
Huh?
E.
Yeah?
He's supposed to be a Jags fan. Little man is fed up with the Jags, and he's gone with a winner. This is the problem, Mr. Khan. We're losing generations here.
We are.
Little man should be a Jags fan.
Yeah, man. He had a Lamar jersey on and everything.
He's from Jacksonville, Florida. We got a team. We're in the fraternity. You can't not join the fraternity here.
Yeah, he's like, Lamar or Trevor? I'm going with the 2-time MVP.
Oh, man. That's what's wrong. That's why change is needed. That's why we have to get this thing fixed immediately. There's no waiting. There's no patience anymore. Patience has run out. Come on. Little man is a symbol of what's wrong with our team. Little man flew from Jacksonville to Houston with his lovely family. His mom took him out there for Christmas to go see Lamar. Lamar gave him a Scully.
Shout out to Mom. Because,
I'm sure. Shout out, but we need her at the bank for a lot less money.
Yeah, for sure.
Jags are smart. They give that kid a little jersey, bring him out on the side of the field, let somebody go say hello. Who's your favorite Jag player? I don't have one. Oh, no. No. We can't lose our guys. If you're from Jacksonville, you got to be a Jags fan. I know they're all going to light me up on the text line. Dad, I root for so-so. I get it. I'm half kidding, but I'm not kidding. There's an issue there. All right, look. Here's the deal. We're just warming up. Great weekend coming up. Fishing report ahead. We've got Friday 5-pack, Dan, 2-game lead, 10 games to go. This is it. It's on like Donkey Kong.
Oh, it's on like Donkey Kong.
I believe the Gator Bowl folks are coming in today, so we'll talk about Ole Miss, and that's at 9 o'clock. Matt Hintz is going to stop by. We'll visit with him for a little bit.
Matty.
Denny's scheduled, not sure. He was out in L.A. with Carson Beck.
Quarterback whisperer.
Yeah, so we got a lot going on, man. It's a good Friday. It's a good show. It's a lot of fun.
Last Friday of the year.
Last Friday of the year, according to E. Calendar bears that out. Today is the, what?
28th?
27th.
27th.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got busy day, E. I know we got the Duval Minute coming up. Lots of things going on here. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Yeah, it's the kind of things that I like to do on the fly, baby. On the fly. This is the Trill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
This is your Duval Minute. Brought to you by Lift Power, your turnkey solution for all warehouse needs.
I don't have much hope. In fact, frankly, I don't have any, but maybe they'll surprise us. The Jags should do something nice for their fans on Sunday. They really should. And I'm not, listen, the tickets are all paid for and bought, or et cetera, and you know how to get tickets cheap if you want, but there's a lot of stuff going on at the bank, and they need to give their fans at least a victory, maybe half off beer. I don't know. But a nice Sunday finale would be well enjoyed by the Jags fans, with hopes of change coming with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And that's your Duval Minute. Brought to you by our friends at Lift Power, who are always on the lookout for great people. Experienced lift, truck, dock, and door technicians. For example, in the Jacksonville area, the bennies include a 401k, bang, company vehicle, paid training, sign-on bonus. Come see why Lift Power is voted one of the best places to work year in and year out in Jacksonville. It's rapidly growing. It's served Jacksonville for more than 50 years. It's family-owned and operated. Man, don't let this opportunity slip by. If you're interested in a career change, getting things going, learn more. Just go to liftpower.com. That's liftpower.com.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. It's the ultimate tailgate. Someone's going to win a tailgate combo pack from Southern Steer Butcher.
Valued at $100.
And it could be you.
Monthly winners get a Corona tailgate tent with a cooler, chair, and
collectible football.
Enter at 1010XL.com.
Rev up your life with luxury at Vaughn Motor Group on San Jose Boulevard. This is the best time of year to buy a pre-owned Corvette. Used car prices are 12% lower than their peak in April of 2022. And Vaughn Motor Group has the best prices and selection right now. Come see why Vaughn Motor Group sells more Corvettes than anyone in the area. Stop in or call to start driving your dream car. Complete inventory listing online. If you can dream it, you can drive it at Vaughn Motor Group.
I've known Glenn Cohen for a long time as a friend and a lawyer. Persistent and fair, Glenn and his firm have represented clients from North Florida and South Georgia for over 40 years in all kinds of personal injury cases. If I had such a case, call Glenn at Barnes & Cohen.
Mia here. Since 1982, Closets by Design has specialized in creating dream spaces for every budget. My designer, Frances, made the process so easy. She came to my house and designed a walk-in closet that's not only beautiful, but incredibly functional for me and Bo Valentine. Call today to schedule your free in-home consultation at 800-293-3744 or visit closetsbydesign.com. And be sure to check out their end-of-year sale, including 18-month special financing. Closets by Design.
For lost or broken keys or nearly any make and model of vehicle, call 722-1111 for
Instant Keys. Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you.
Pre-Game Friday.
Built by Dream Finders Homes.
On 1010XL.
Let me get this thing unwrapped here. Duval!
Praz, what in the world are you doing working on your Duval?
That's right, man. I really identify with Duval.
You live in St. John's County, knucklehead.
I mean the Duval sub, the Dailies Dash Duval. Turkey, ham, melted cheddar, and habanero jack cheeses. Lettuce, tomato, crispy and fresh, like me. I'm sure there's a Dailies Dash sub that sums you up.
The boss.
Because, of course,
oven roasted beef, monster cheese, roasted mushrooms, caramelized onions,
It's the boss of all subs, only available for me. That's just not true. What do you mean? I walked in the other day, screamed, "You know it," and said, "A boss for a boss." Well, no matter who you are, there is a Daily Stash sandwich or sub for you. Go find yours. They may even make you a boss. I'm sure they will, because it is Daily Stash. Where more is better. And you got that right.
Mia here. When it comes to roofing, whether it be shingles, metal, or most repairs, there is one name that has protected your home since 1999. Pro-Jax Roofing. Serving all of Northeast Florida, Mike and his guys have been repairing and replacing roofs for 25 years. Need insurance help? Mike's team can help. Raised in a military family, Mike provides great attention to detail with unparalleled quality and workmanship. They also have warranties, so you can have peace of mind. Call Mike today for a free estimate or online at projaxroofingfl.com.
If your favorite colors are orange and green, stay close to South Beach this season.
Your source for weekly Canes news and nuggets on 1010XL is the Hurricane Report.
Brought to you by Performance Painting. Prepare, protect, preserve on 1010XL.
Mia here for Dreamfinders Homes. For a limited time to ring in the new year, Dreamfinders Homes is offering an amazing 4.99% fixed interest rate. Now is your chance to lock down the rate and get in the game. You heard me right, a 4.99 fixed interest rate on select move-in ready homes. Visit dreamfindershomes.com for sales event information and get in the game. Interest rate available on select move-in ready homes. Restrictions and limitations apply. Go to dreamfindershome.com for more details.
Atlantic Self-Storage, the official storage partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Need to make room to watch football in your home or need a place to park your boat or RV? Store it all at Atlantic Self-Storage. Over 50 locations in Northeast Florida. 24-hour access, all with month-to-month leases. Moving? They can help with supplies. They make storage easy. Go to AtlanticSelfStorage.com or call 877-WE-STORE to find a storage solution near you. Go Jags!
Hey folks, Dave Binion here with Zero Res. At Zero Res, we love rugs. We will treat your fine Oriental rugs with the tender and loving care they deserve. Gerard, the Zero Res rug manager, is one of the few certified master rug cleaners in Florida. If you want your rugs cleaned with tender loving care, call Zero Res. Right now, get your rugs washed and we will give you 25% off. Zero Res, spelled forward or backwards, it's the right way to clean.
Open enrollment is here, so it's time to secure health coverage for your family. Whether you need Affordable Care Act plans, dental, or Medicare, contact Florida First Insurance Group on University Boulevard, an award-winning Florida Blue agency well known for providing superior service. Theo Mitchelson and his team at Florida First make the process easy and stress-free with medical and dental insurance you can count on. Plus, listen to this. Based on eligibility, many people pay absolutely nothing for coverage. Contact Theo Mitchelson and the Florida First Insurance Group today and let your health be their priority. And a reminder for Florida Blue members, visit Sanitas Medical Center with 3 locations in town offering primary care, walk-in services, and on-site pharmacy and mental health support. SANITAS Medical Center, Florida First Insurance Group, and Sanitas Medical Center, a winning team in Northeast Florida.
Frank Franzi here for Stanley Pools. You know, pool design has come a long way, and if your pool is outdated, Stanley Pools specializes in bringing older pools up to date for the whole family to enjoy. That's why I did it a few years ago, and man, I love the way my pool looks now after we added travertine pavers and so much else. Stanley Pools has been serving our community since 1988, so call them today at 269-7277 or find them online at StanleyPoolsFL.com. That's Stanley Pools, a family tradition of fine swimming pools.
Hey folks, Captain Kevin Favor here with a question. What would you put in your dream backyard paradise? A cozy fire pit? A top-notch outdoor kitchen? A luxurious fireplace? Or a stylish pergola? If you can dream it, CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living can build it. They're your one-stop shop for everything you need, from designing and building your dream outdoor kitchen to crafting the perfect fireplace. CSS is ready to turn your outdoor space into a breathtaking retreat. CSS has delivered high-quality, long-lasting dream projects to their customers since 2008. But now, it's time for them to build your dream. Call CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living today, 904-389-2700, or visit CSSOutdoor.com to see their impressive work. Don't miss out. CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living, 904-389-2700.
You dream it, we build it. CSS.
1010XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Now, Captain Kevin Favors Fishing Report. Brought to you by CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living. You dream it, we build it. On 1010XL.
Oh, yeah. We're going to talk fishing with the captain. By the way, on the text line designed by Lifetime Closures. We working, boys. You know it. We here with you, boys. Riding with y'all, fellas. Good morning, fellas. I'm grinding the wheels of commerce. Get you pull, brother.
Grinding.
So, they also want to know if Pro's sending his pics.
Oh, yeah, he's sending them pics in.
He did? Dang it.
That internet service working out there.
Doggone. I was hoping, Captain, that he wouldn't send them in and then I'd get a clinching victory today, but that's not the case. We're going to have to do battle.
Oh, Lord.
What's up, my man?
Man, everything's good. Everything's good.
You darn right it is.
Good holidays, good weather.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it doesn't get any better, you know?
It's been a little bit, it's been overcast, a little chill, which I'm okay with Christmas week personally, but some people get, they want to see the sun, and the sun will pop out again, but how does that affect fishing? What's that with fishing?
You know, look, it's funny. It's kind of one of those things. We live here, right?
Right.
And just give it another day. It'll be
right,
Florida.
right.
You know, the sun will be out. I love these kind of days to fish.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest with you, you know, overcast. You know, it's been a little breezy, a little cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but that it really hasn't affected our fishing that much. Now, obviously, again, you've lived here most of your life.
Yep.
No one's going offshore.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's just that time of year
Mm-hmm.
that you know, you have to pick your days, but the inshore fishing just continues to be fantastic, and even, you know, you and I have done only a few reports here in the fall, but this fall's been fantastic. Dan.
Good.
I mean, it's the guys, when they can get offshore, it's been good, but the inshore fishing has been great, and we've had great tides this week. And I know you don't keep up with the tides, but we've had, you know, anywhere all week morning low tides, and that always makes it much easier. You know, and when we have those tides, you can kind of start. Obviously, it's cold. You know, you gotta wear an extra shirt, but who cares?
Mm-hmm.
And but you can fish that low tide early in the morning, and the redfish, the black drum, the sheepshead, the trout. It's just been great. I mean, I know I sound like a broken record, but it has been that good.
Well,
it's
that's
been
good.
fun.
That's good.
Yeah.
One of my good friends recently retired, and he's always enjoyed fishing, but he does it like kayak fishing, and he just goes out and
that's what Loggeman does.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
You know, he sold his Pathfinder, his you know, and he that's all he does now is fish out of a kayak.
Yeah.
And has for several years now, and that's all he does. And as a matter of fact, we were giving him a hard time on the outdoor show last Saturday about getting another boat, and he's like, "Oh, hell no!" He's like, "I don't want, you know, the hassle and all that." And so many people, and by the way, Dan, you know, kayak fishing is it's not like something people did 50 years ago.
Right.
Kayak fishing has really become popular in the last 10, 12 years in Northeast Florida. There are so many places now.
That's why there's great places. It's a great area, and it what does it simplify things too? Makes it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, seriously. And by the way, you know, with kayaks now, it's not your old, like, you know, you get into a piece of plastic with a paddle. I mean, they've got, you know, pedals. They've got trolling motors on them now. They're very sophisticated. So I get it. Totally get it.
All right. What are your plans for the weekend? Anything you going out or what?
No, obviously I'm probably going to go to my place in Georgia and hang out.
Okay.
Do the do the outdoor show on Saturday morning. But I'm looking forward to. I have a new grandbaby that was born in September.
Hey, congrats!
And I haven't seen her yet. So we are actually leaving this weekend. My daughter's in the Air Force, and so is her husband, and they live in Michigan. So we're meeting them in the middle. We're going to Kentucky and spending the week with them.
There you go.
So I'm really my wife and I are really looking forward.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations on that.
Thanks, brother.
And have a great weekend.
You have a great weekend too, Hick.
All right, thank you very much. That's the captain, Captain Kevin Favor. Nobody better than the good captain and his fishing report that we do each and every Friday here on The Drill. E, did you happen to watch any of the thriller last night with the Seahawks and the Bears? Check this final out. We got this in the NFL 6-3.
How about no?
Yeah, 6-3. I had that thing on, and whoo, boy, that was a pain. Man, boy, Chicago just can't win a football game. Cannot win a football game, man. It's unbelievable. Those guys were rolling, and they have not rolling, but they were 4-2. They had just beaten the Jaguars, haven't won since. They lost the Hail Mary game to Washington. They lost to the Cardinals, the Patriots, the Packers, the Vikings, the Lions, the Niners, the Vikings, the Lions, the Seahawks, and now they'll lose to the Packers, and they'll go 4-13. Man. And that's why they fired their coach, and that's why they'll get a new coach as well. The other NFL game, we talked about Houston and Baltimore. Baltimore annihilated Houston. Houston's terrible.
Yeah, they're not very good.
I got bad news. AFC.
Uh-oh.
Somebody's hitting their stride. Somebody's getting better at the right time of the year. Guess who that somebody is?
I mean, are you talking about the 15-1 Chiefs?
Yes, I am.
Hitting their stride. They're 15-1.
Yeah, but they're winning comfortably.
Impressively. Yeah.
Now they're winning like they had all those one-score wins, okay? Like, I can go back to the first game of the year, the Ravens. Guy didn't just miss getting his foot in to tie the game. They beat the Bengals by a point. They beat the Falcons because the refs gave them the game. They beat the Chargers by a touchdown. Beat the Saints and the Niners by double digits, but then they beat the Raiders by a touchdown. They beat the Bucks by 6. They beat the Broncos by 2. They lost to Buffalo. They beat Carolina only by 3. They beat the Raiders by 2. They beat the Chargers by 2. And now they hammered the Browns, the Texans, and the Steelers. I mean, 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns. I mean, and now they can do whatever they want with the Broncos. They can rest or they can play. They can do whatever they want. So we shall see. We shall see what happens. But they are 15-1. The Arrowhead Invitational is set again in the AFC. The road to the Super Bowl goes through Kansas City again. I mean, is this unbelievable?
Man, they're good, man. They're good. Them boys raw. Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. Because you could put anybody around them.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce has been a non-factor all year.
Don't you think they add pieces, the right pieces?
They had the right pieces.
They do, they let that corner go to Tennessee in free agency. L'Jarius Sneed.
Great corner.
Right?
Great corner.
Have they missed him a lick?
Nah.
No. They draft and develop, man. AFC Championship, AFC Championship, AFC Championship, AFC Championship, AFC Championship, AFC Championship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years in a row. About to be 7, my man. About to be 7 years in a row. 12-4, 12-4, 14-2, 12-5, 14-3, 11-6 with a Super Bowl, and 15-1.
My goodness.
Chasing their 3rd straight Super Bowl. Mahomes chasing his 4th, and as hungry as if he was for his 1st. And it was funny because Juju was over on Christmas and we're watching that game, and he's like, I hate Mahomes. He's such a drama queen. They all think he's a drama queen. They all think he's fake.
Is he?
They all think his ankle's not hurt. They all think he just does it for, I don't think that. But
I don't think that at all.
They all do. You know what that is? It's a symptom of everybody is Kansas City'd out. We're tired of them.
Yeah.
We're tired of the Chiefs. We're tired of Andy Reid. We're tired of Patrick Mahomes. We're tired of Taylor Swift. We're tired of Travis Kelce. We're tired of the mascot. We're tired of anybody or anything that has to do with the Kansas City Chiefs. We got to take a break. We'll keep it rolling. This is The Drill on 1010 XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here.
Hi, this is Jeff Norman. And I'm Mike Jones. And we are the owners of Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. As we ring in the new year, we want to wish you all health, happiness, and success in 2025.
We're grateful for each of our customers, and we're here to keep things running smoothly for you. If you have any plumbing, septic, or AC issues, don't hesitate to reach out.
Our hardworking team is always ready to help, day or night. Happy New Year from all of us at Duck Duck Rooter.
Here's Linda Beaver.
Have you heard? Beaver Toyota and Beaver Chevrolet are aiming to sell 1,000 vehicles this December. How? I've told my team to take all reasonable offers. We won't lose your business over price. With thousands of cars, trucks, and SUVs on the ground, all priced to sell, we guarantee the most money for your trade and the easiest car buying experience ever. I promise we ain't leaving nothing on the table, but you've only got 1 week left. Visit Beaver Toyota in St. Augustine or Beaver Chevrolet in Jacksonville. We're here to wow you.
Hey, Hicken here from my friends at Lockhart Construction, a longtime Jacksonville business. Shane's dad started the company way back when. Screams stability. They've been around forever. Why? Because they do things the right way. That's how they work, man. I'm telling you. They're fast, they're friendly, they're affordable, they're clean, and they do great work. We couldn't be more pleased with Lockhart Construction. We've used them numerous times. I put them on my son's house. I put them on friend's house. Whenever anybody asks me, and they always do, hey, Hick, what's the name of that construction company? Call Shane Lockhart, man. Tell them I sent you, 994-3865. Their family gives your family a better living experience. I say you unlock better living with Lockhart Construction. If you have a construction need, a remodel idea, give Shane a call. I'll call you back. That's how he does things, 994-3865. Shane Lockhart, Lockhart Construction, 994-3865.
Want to be up close and personal with the Jaguars as they take the field? Here's your chance to be in the shadows, outside the Jaguars locker room, now called The Vault. Enter today at everbank.com/shadows. One winner and a guest for every home game at Everbank Stadium. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to legal residents of the United States and D.C. 18 and older. Entry periods for the Shadow Sweepstakes promotion from 8/19/24 to 12/15/24. For official rules and complete details, visit everbank.com/shadows. Sponsored administrator, Everbank N.A. member FDIC.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
You don't have to be a football star to get a signing bonus. The team at Republic Services needs your skills, and they're paying up to $5,000 for you to join the roster. You'll be joining a winner. As an essential business, the Republic Services trucks have not stopped rolling with hourly and weekly pay and better benefits and vacation packages than the rest of the league. Driver trainees, $1,000 sign-on bonus. CDL drivers, $3,000. Diesel mechanics, $5,000 bonus. Join the winning team at Republic Services today. Visit republicservices.com.
Equal opportunity employer.
Hunters know patience is part of the game.
Just got to keep hunting.
Jeff Lageman, Captain Kevin Faber, and Captain Kirk Waltz on the Nimnicht Outdoors Show. Presented by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. Saturday morning from 7 to 10 on 1010XL.
I'm Clayton Bromberg, the president of Underwoods. One of the biggest changes we've seen in fine jewelry over the last 25 years has been the growth of jewelry designers. At Underwoods, we're the leader, bringing to North Florida the best names in designer jewelry. In fact, we carry designer lines in a similar way to how clothing stores carry designer labels. The difference is that jewelry designers have to be a little more timeless in their presentations because nobody wants to buy a fine piece of jewelry only to find out the next year it's gone out of style. That's why you'll find at Underwoods the best of the jewelry designer names, those that are tried and true and popular. Names like David Yerman, Roberto Coin, John Hardy, Marco Bichigo, Jude Francis, Lagos, Hippolyta, and a lot more are all available right now at Underwoods. So if you want the best looks in designer jewelry, stop by Underwoods. San Marco, Avondale, or the shops of Ponte Vedra.
I'm with
Greg from Cycles of Jacksonville. And Greg, when you start to shift from warmer weather into some cooler weather, you can get on the road. What has Honda got to offer?
Honda's got a bunch of great bikes. They've got the new e-clutch technology, which means you can ride without using your clutch.
And I love the fact you can go automatic on a bike, which was unheard of for a while.
It was for a long time, and Honda has mastered it.
You can log on, cyclesofjacksonville.com, see all they have to offer, or drop by the showroom. They're on Atlantic near Regency. That's Cycles of Jacksonville.
Brackish Vodka, the official vodka of UNF Athletics, 100% made in Jacksonville, is available at all local liquor stores. Visit Browdy's, Total Wine, ABC, Shores, Golden, Sahara's, Golden Ox, and more. Drink our gluten-free San Francisco Spirit award-winning vodka and see why it's the smoothest vodka you can buy. When you drink Brackish Vodka, you support all of our local employees, and all the money stays in Jacksonville. Drink Brackish Vodka and live life slightly salty. Proud partner of the Jaguars.
If you're looking for custom metalwork, look no further than Superior Fence and Rail. Whether it's custom railing, shade structures, or custom entry gates, their expert team controls the turnkey process. From CAD design and raw metal to powder-coated finish and expert installation. When you choose Superior Fence and Rail for your custom metal project, you get a project that's, well, superior. So get off the fence and call Superior Fence and Rail today.
When it comes to towing products, your safety on the road is the priority at Cannons of Jacksonville. Whether it's a heavy-duty tow hitch, trailer frame, wiring, gooseneck, tow bar, or any other towing accessory, Cannons has decades of experience to ensure your towing setup is installed with precision and reliability. Visit cannonsofjacks.com to explore a range of products and schedule your installation. Cannons of Jacksonville, your trusted partner for a smoother tow.
This is Dr. Kevin Kaplan, head team physician for your Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the latest update on the Jags, brought to you by Baptist Health and JOI.
As the season winds down, Jag head coach Doug Peterson doesn't mind facing a familiar opponent in Tennessee.
You know, obviously they know us, we know them. You know, the familiarity, obviously, with both teams and where both teams are is okay.
Quarterback Mac Jones is also fine in seeing a familiar team.
They can change their game plan. You can change yours. You never know what you're going to get, but at this point in the season, you know, everyone does what they do, and looking forward to the opportunity.
JT Game Day Express is back. Save gas and avoid parking hassles as the Jaguars take on the Tennessee Titans this Sunday. Let them do the driving with multiple locations around town and passes starting at just $10 on the MyJTA app. To learn more, visit jtafla.com. That's your Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute Jaguar update. I'm Sam Nelson.
1010XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
All right, welcome back. This is the drill. Yeah, and the text line is designed by Lifetime Enclosures, just as we were going to break. This is what I mean, though. Anytime someone touches Mahomes, he instantly looks for the refs. I'm telling you, man, everybody's tired of the Chiefs and Mahomes. And for the longest time, everybody's like, oh, man, it's a great story, man. The Chiefs every year couldn't do anything, man. Couldn't do anything. Then Andy Reid came, and then he got himself Patrick Mahomes, and he's like, man, oh, man. You know, Andy Reid is cashing in, moving up the charts. Where's he going to go? He ain't going anywhere, man. He's going to ride this thing out. He's going to keep coaching. He's not retiring.
How old is he?
I think he's like 66. But
yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
He is 66 years old. He'll be 67 in March. Man, he'll ride another 3-4 years. He'll ride with Mahomes the whole way.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Andy Reid is, he was a really good coach in Philadelphia, man. He's cemented his Hall of Fame spot.
Oh, yeah, no question.
You know, in Philadelphia, he went 5-11 his first year in 1999. Then he went to the playoffs 5 straight years, went to 4 straight NFC championship games, 1 Super Bowl. Then he missed a year, then he went a year, then he missed a year, then he went 3 more years. Then he missed 2 years, then he left in 2012. He went right to Kansas City. Now, I will say this, man. I can remember Andy Reid was out there, and we swooped up Gus Bradley. And that's always and Gus Bradley was a great guy, it seemed like a really good hire, a great fit.
You always pick the wrong one.
Okay? But that's the danger, Jacksonville. If you're listening, all y'all who said, Belichick, Vrabel. Well, and listen, that's the danger of taking the risk on the guy that you don't know as a head coach. And I'm all for an offensive guy. I'm all for, I can make an argument for every guy. Obviously Ben Johnson is the hot candidate, right?
Hot.
I'll talk about that Cone guy down in Tampa, OC. Here, should Cliff Kingsbury get another shot? He's done a great job in Washington this year. Everybody says, I don't want Cliff Kingsbury. Look what he did in Arizona. Well, sometimes second time around's a better time. Let me throw you a name, E, that you know well.
Talk to me.
You tell me what you think. Yes or no? Initial reaction. Say it. All right? You ready?
All right.
Pete Carroll.
I like it.
Okay.
Only thing is just the longevity of it. Just know you're not going to get him for.
He's 73.
Right.
Yeah.
You ain't going to get just know 3, 4, 5 years max.
Well, they had said he wants back in. Now, I don't,
That's what they're saying.
Yeah. That's another guy who knows culture and program building.
Yeah, he's a psychologist.
Yeah.
Yeah, he understands it. Yeah.
He still relates to the athlete.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying, again, there's another guy. So listen, by everything that we hear, and again, nobody knows, okay, just by actions, all right, by the actions that we get told down at the stadium, something is going to happen. Is it enough? Is it everything? Is it a house cleaning? I don't know. But again, and by the way, all y'all say there's no way. I mean, I'm telling you, I will continue to say there's no way Shad Khan will not do anything. He will do something.
Has to.
I think the coach is gone. I think the GM's gone. I think it's totally reset. That's what I think.
Man.
And I'll stand by. I've been saying that for weeks. I'm not changing. And people say, Dan, you're crazy. Dan, you know this organization. I do.
And we got to hit on this one, though. Like we have.
Well, this is it.
We have to.
If you miss on this one, then Trevor's career's shot.
Done. Right.
Yeah.
This will be his third?
He's had third coach.
Oh man, we got to hit.
He's 4 years in. He's only got to show one playoff win. He's been beat up. He hasn't played well enough.
Well, technically, this will be his fourth because he had Urban.
Well,
Urban got axed in the middle of the season.
I'm saying this. Oh, okay. What are you saying, coach-wise?
Yeah, coach-wise.
Fourth year, though. 4 seasons,
fourth
3
year.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you're right.
And so if this doesn't work out, like what?
He's toast.
Oh, man.
He's toast. If we fall apart and he keep beating up and it's over. So you're right. This is a very important hire. But it's a hire that needs to happen expeditiously. It's a hire that needs to happen with confidence. It's a hire that needs to happen
with certainty. Yeah.
It's a hire that needs to happen because Shad will talk to people in the league. He's got to find out. He's got to get names of people to talk to. He doesn't know, and he needs help doing this, and he's got to find the right guys. I'm sure for him there's a bit of a comfort with his general manager, but that comfort has left the building in the form of a 3-12 record. And I know the spin and I know what's being said, but it's not good enough. And it stinks from the top to the bottom. So, and again, I think it's a great situation to be in. There are worse situations. Okay? Who's the Jets quarterback going forward? Do you want to go coach that team?
Mm-mm.
Chicago Bears, you got Caleb Williams. Okay. New Orleans Saints.
Nah.
What's that situation?
Oh, that's bad.
This is a good situation. And he allows you to do your thing. But if I were Shad Khan, I really would hire an executive vice president. They got to have some football. You know how Mark Lamping's in charge on the business side and does such a terrific job?
Yeah.
Shout out, Mark.
Shout out.
I'm not blowing smoke. He does a great job. They're a very successful franchise. They get the best out of everything they've got. And now he's engineering the building of a building. Okay? And it couldn't have been done we saw none of the warts in the communication with the city. I can name you all the other cities that have had issues. We had nothing. It was great. And we're going to get a new building. And he listened to the fans who didn't want him gone for 2 years. They're only going to be gone for 1. A lot of good things happening because he's there day to day. We need a football guy there day to day that can report to Shad directly and can handle things that aren't going well underneath with coach and GM. We just do. And we had it in Tom Coughlin. Again, we all know the story, but the franchise was pointed in the right direction when Tom was running it. In 2017, we had such a great year. All right? We had good young talent. A lot of good things happening. That's what we need. Okay? That's what we need. We need an executive vice president, whomever you decide. You need a general manager and a coach on the same page, and they need to answer to the executive vice president who's there to run the day-to-day because Shad, Shad's owned the team for more than 10 years now. We know how he does things, and that's fine. He can do it however he wants. No. And I will stand here and I will tell you, and I may be an idiot, and some of you will say that. Hicken, you're an idiot. That's fine. But I'm telling you that this cat wants to win. On the text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures. What if ETN doesn't fumble against the Dolphins? Is the season different? We always go back to that. And it may have been, but if it is, my man, we are the mentally weakest team in the history of the NFL. And therefore, if the season was different because of one play.
But we wouldn't know that because he wouldn't have fumbled and we would have been on our jolly old way.
Yeah. I don't believe so. Because I go back to the Browns game, the second game. And the word that everybody described was what? Flat.
Yeah, flat. Because
the team seemed flat.
The fumble happened at the end of the first half in the Dolphins game?
We gave up an 80-yard touchdown after that. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. As bad as the defense is, I don't think that play would have changed it. It wouldn't have made the defense any better. Tony B for executive vice president on the text line. That's fine. As long as Shad is here, it doesn't matter who we hire or fire. We will always suck. I don't agree with that. I refuse to accept that.
Oh, we ain't suck in 2022.
We didn't suck in 17. Let's see. Hey, listen, I don't care how Shad does it. Shad could do this time. He could say, okay, I'm going to hire the guy that I don't think I should hire after I do these interviews. Do the oppo thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it that way. I don't care. Bottom line is you've got to make the change. Well, Mr. Tennessee has offered his services on the text line. I'll take this job for $2 million a year. That's nice of you, Mr. 10.
Right? How nice of you.
And deliver on to Duval a Super Bowl championship. Thank you. Thank you.
And he's so serious, too.
Uh-huh. I love the boys. All right, let's get into the 7 o'clock hour. We got a lot to do. We're going to talk to our friend Matt Hintz is going to come along, so we'll visit with him. We got the Friday 5-pack. Jeff has sent in his picks.
Big things popping.
We're going to talk to we'll see. Denny's on the schedule. We've got the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl folks at 9 o'clock. So a lot to do today here on a Football Friday. And, she's at the door scratching like a kitty cat to come in.
Oh.
Sweet Friday has made it here. So we'll let her sing when we return. This is the drill.
The drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
It's the ultimate tailgate. Someone's going to win a tailgate combo pack from Southern Steer Butcher.
Valued at $100.
And it could be you.
Monthly winners get a Corona tailgate tent with a cooler, chair, and
collectible football.
Enter at 1010XL.com.
Now you can watch 1010XL shows all day on X, Facebook, and YouTube. Brought to you by MyBookie. Experience Vegas from the comfort of your phone anytime, anywhere. Sign up today. Use promo code 1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. And I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
I'm Chris Campione. Auto accidents can leave you feeling lost and overwhelmed. But at Campione Law, we're here to guide you with a personal touch through every step of the process. We don't get paid unless you get paid. CampioneLaw.com.
Count on Campione. Campione Law.
Hi, it's Ben, second generation from Beard's Diamonds. Guys, if you're popping the question soon, looking for an anniversary gift, before you buy anywhere, shop Beard's. From a half carat to 10 carats, Beard's will beat any competitor's price.
In the St. John's Town Center or at beardsdiamonds.com.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Dave Benyon here with Zero Res. Did you know that Zero Res does an excellent job of cleaning commercial carpet? We clean hundreds of businesses and churches all over town. If your carpet is due for a good cleaning, give Zero Res a call. For 1 week only, December 26th through the 31st, we are offering 20% off on all commercial carpet cleaning. We will be glad to come do a free estimate. Give us a call and take advantage of this great deal during the Christmas break. That's 20% off on all commercial carpet cleaning. Zero Res spelled forward or backwards, it's the right way to clean.
Get this thing unwrapped here. Duval!
Prize, what in the world are you doing working on your Duval?
That's right, man. I really identify with Duval.
You live in St. John's County, knucklehead.
I mean the Duval sub, the Dailies Dash Duval. Turkey, ham, melted cheddar, and habanero jack cheeses. Lettuce, tomato, crispy and fresh, you know, like me. I'm sure there's a Dailies Dash sub that sums you up.
The boss.
Because, of course,
oven roasted beef, Munster cheese, roasted mushrooms, caramelized onions. It's the boss of all subs. Only available for me.
That's just not true.
What do you mean? I walked in the other day, screamed, "You know it!" and said, "A boss for a boss."
Well, no matter who you are, there is a Dailies Dash sandwich or sub for you.
Go find yours. They may even make you a boss.
I'm sure they will, because it is Dailies Dash.
Where more is better.
And you got that right.
I'm Hacker, and I'll get you more Gator chomps during the Gator Bites podcast presented by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. New episodes drop every Friday. Get Gator Bites where you find podcasts and at 1010XL.com.
Hey everybody, it's Mike Dempsey, and I just cannot say enough good things about my friends at Pella Windows and Doors. They have the highest quality products, the strongest limited warranties in the industry, and they just flat out look amazing. But don't just take my word for it. Consumer Reports still has Pella rated #1 in all 3 major window categories, so why not go with the best? Call them today or visit the Pella showroom and be sure to ask about the latest hurricane and impact-resistant windows. That's Pella Windows and Doors on Phillips Highway, and tell them Mike sent you.
Atlantic Self-Storage, the official storage partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Need to make room to watch football in your home or need a place to park your boat or RV? Store it all at Atlantic Self-Storage. Over 50 locations in Northeast Florida. 24-hour access, all with month-to-month leases. Moving? They can help with supplies. They make storage easy. Go to AtlanticSelfStorage.com or call 877-WE-STORE to find a storage solution near you. Go Jags!
Hey folks, Dave Benyon with Zero Res. I asked my wife what she wants for Christmas, and she said the same thing she does every year. She wants a clean home full of family and friends. That means the carpets, the tile and grout, the large oriental rug in our family room, and the huge sectional sofa that everyone loves to hang out on all need a good Zero Res cleaning. Give Zero Res a call and get your carpets cleaned for only $49 a room, and get your tile and grout cleaned for 25% off. Zero Res spelled forward or backwards, it's the right way to clean.
Zero
kind of the thing these days, and in many cases, it eliminates the need for surgery. This is Sheridan Tootin, and my experience with PRP from Southeast Orthopedic Specialist has been nothing short of great. I'm really feeling much better now. Ask your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist doctor about PRP treatment.
This is Dr. Kevin Murphy with Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, where athletes are treated like pros.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Frank Franzi here for Stanley Pools. You know, pool design has come a long way, and if your pool is outdated, Stanley Pools specializes in bringing older pools up to date for the whole family to enjoy. That's why I did it a few years ago, and man, I love the way my pool looks now after we added travertine pavers and so much else. Stanley Pools has been serving our community since 1988, so call them today at 269-7277 or find them online at stanleypoolsfl.com. That's Stanley Pools, a family tradition of fine swimming pools.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by USA Park Airport Parking. Florida Gators are officially a top 5 program in college basketball, according to the latest USA Today Sports Coaches poll. The 5th-ranked Florida men's basketball team will tip off Sunday afternoon against Stetson. You can hear the game live starting at 12:30 with our pregame on 1010XL AM. Florida Gator linebacker Shamar James has made his decision on his future. He took to social media to announce that he's declaring for the NFL draft. He's chosen to forego his final year of eligibility in his decision to go pro. On Sunday, the 6-5 JU Dolphins women's basketball team will be in Tuscaloosa to take on the 20th-ranked Alabama team. This will close out their non-conference schedule. At your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, I'm Sam Nelson.
At 7:07, it's 59 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
This is how we do.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to
Oh, you know it! Sweet Friday!
Go Friday.
Can you give me
Go
some
Friday.
emotion, please?
Hey! Oh! Go Friday. Go Friday. Ooh.
Here we go. Take it, Friday.
Oh, Friday got that little thing. Oh, Friday got that thing I like.
Oh, Friday.
Friday got that thing I like. Woo! This about to be a good Friday.
It's good to be here. It's good to be rocking and rolling on a football Friday. Look, we don't have many of them left. We got to ride this out through the Super Bowl. We got a lot of good stuff going on. Hicken here, rejuvenated after 2 days off. Merry Christmas, everyone. Yeah.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
Friday. Come get up for Friday.
Yeah. Thank you, E. Thank you. The dulcet tones of E. Matty Hinson's here. Hinson Law. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning.
How are you?
A lot of energy in here.
Always energy.
A lot.
Always energy. Hanging out. We're going to visit with Forrest Bailey in just a few minutes, so catch up on the Tristan Bailey Foundation as well. We've got, we're going to talk the Lockett Law High School report. We got the Friday 5-pack. We got the Gator Bowl, folks. So we got a good day coming up right here on the drill as we rock and roll through it. Plus, it's PFR. That's Process Free Radio for those of you who aren't with the show all the time. So he'll be back on Monday, allegedly, unless, something happens on the boat. He went on a boat. Last I heard, he was on a boat, but he did send in his picks. When did he send them in? What's the time on the sending of the picks?
Oh, you want to let me see? Check the timestamp.
Yeah, check the timestamp. When did he do it? Hopefully he was inebriated when he did it. So maybe he got a little confused. I have a 2-game lead with 10 to go, Matty. This is big.
It was yesterday. What time was it? 16:50.
16.
So, yeah, he was in the sauce by the end.
Okay.
He was in the sauce.
You know, guys, we were talking about the Chiefs a little bit and how people are tired of the Chiefs. And so here's some facts. Chiefs won 3 games in 11 days. They blew out 2 playoff teams in 96 hours. They're the 3rd team since 1960 to go 6 or more games in a row without a turnover. We're like the 3rd team since 1960 to go 6 or more games without getting a turnover. Meanwhile, the D has caused 10 turnovers in the last 3 games. They sacked Russell Wilson 5 times. Who wasn't playing on Wednesday, E?
What are you talking about?
When they sacked Russell Wilson 5 times.
Who wasn't playing?
Yeah. Did you notice? No, because they don't. Jones.
Oh, he wasn't playing?
He didn't even play.
Dang.
But then the responses on this tweet are, Chief worship is pathetic. This team is weak and fake.
But matter of fact, no, because I seen him a couple times on the sideline. Chris Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen him a couple times on the sideline.
Yeah.
But, man, Buddy got sacked 5 times and Chris Jones didn't even play?
Didn't even play.
Whew.
Chiefs suck the fun out of football. Let us see a different matchup in the Super Bowl. Chiefs can relax while the rest of the AFC beats each other. Opposite of entertained. They hate the Chiefs, man. They hate the Chiefs. Do you hate the Chiefs, Matt Henson?
No.
No?
Look, this happens all the time. Every time there's a dynasty in any sports
Absolutely.
league, they become hated.
That's the truth.
I mean,
That's the truth.
with the exception of the Warriors and Steph Curry, because nobody hates Steph Curry.
Oh, no. We hate Steph Curry, too. In fact, we're excited to hear him saying he's going to retire soon.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
He's in his 16th year. Did you know that?
Yeah, it makes me feel old.
16th year, and that's how long his daddy played. So, who knows?
He was in the 80s playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we'll see. By the way, E, we were talking about this in the break.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday, Christmas Day, NFL versus NBA.
Yes.
And listen, I watched the Knicks early because they were on before everybody, so that was good. It was a good game. Victor Wembanyama had a big day.
Wemby.
42 of them things.
Yes, sir. But after that, I was all NFL. Then I went back and watched the Lakers Warriors. What did you do? A lot of people have 2 TVs cooking.
Yes. So I had the iPad streaming while I had the TV going.
Okay.
And I was more heavy on football.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to see Kyrie. I wanted to see Ant-Man.
Yep.
But with football, obviously, Chiefs, that was the main thing. But I wanted to see Lamar. I wanted to see Lamar, L. Boogie, what they were going to do. And I wanted to see Beyonce, too.
Oh, yeah. What did you think of Beyonce?
Man, hey, good luck, Kendrick, because that halftime performance show was crazy.
Kendrick is in the Super Bowl?
Kendrick is in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Man, Beyonce did her thing. The production, man, I want to know how much money Netflix put out for that production because that was crazy.
How much did Netflix pay Beyonce for that?
Oh, a nice little check.
A chunk of change?
Oh, had to. But just the production, just alone.
Now, what were they saying about her daughter?
Her daughter.
She was in one of the.
She was in the entire thing right
whole
next
thing?
to her. Right. Her daughter's extremely talented.
She's how old is she?
I think Blue might be like 12 or 13.
She's very tall then, right?
Very tall.
Okay.
But she was right next to Beyonce performing next to her mom. And she did an amazing job.
Is Beyonce from Houston? Was that part of the deal?
Yeah, she had H-Town Baby.
And she did stuff off of her country?
Yeah, she did all the stuff off of the country album.
Okay.
I think not Jelly Roll, Shabuzi.
Posty was there?
And Posty, yeah.
Posty was there.
Yeah.
Who remains, by the way, to this day.
No, he's not.
This is a true story, by the way.
Not.
Yes, it is. He will argue, but he's wrong. Me and he don't argue about much, but Posty is the only man alive, Matt Henson, with face tattoos.
That's not true.
Who has never been or will be arrested. There's a correlation, a Dan Hicken correlation. This is a true observation.
True, man.
Unless you know, you prove it.
I haven't proved it. I'm going to find somebody out there who has a face tattoo.
He has some friends who have face tats, and I say, E, where are they? And he says they're in the Clay County Penitentiary.
All of them aren't.
Yes, they are.
No, but
yes, they are.
I got friends
no, you
who
don't.
have face tattoos.
No. Don't worry, E. Correlation does not imply causation.
There we go. There we go. Nope.
And if they're not in the penitentiary yet, they're headed there.
Come on, bro.
Because it's a symptom of bad decision making. Really bad decision making. Except for Posty. He's the only one, and I dug deep on Posty because I said certainly Posty's been to jail. Has not been to jail. Has not been arrested. Nope. Posty's clean. So he's the one. Everybody else, though, we've checked. Right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, so far we've checked, and it turns out good, but I know there's people out there.
I don't think so. I don't think so. So anyway, there's that. So that's something that, but anyway, it was a great halftime show by all involved, is what we were told, right?
Yes.
But then you went back to the NBA. LeBron made a little bit of it was a good marketing line.
It was, and he had a great game. I think it was just a lot of emotion.
Yeah.
Because if he would have took the L, that would have
Tell people what he said.
He said, yeah, I love the NFL. I love the NFL, but Christmas Day today is our day.
Yeah. He said Christmas is our day, the NBA, which, judging by the numbers, it's not.
Right.
It's not. It's Netflix. And listen, y'all, we all, guilty. We all are now paying for football.
Yeah.
Netflix, last night, Prime. Games are being streamed. The NFL's won.
Yeah.
They beat us. We said we weren't going to do it. They beat us.
I'm shocked.
They beat us, and they beat us easy. They beat us easy. The NFL is king. College football went up against college football playoff. Went up against 2 NFL bad games and got smushed. Wednesday, smushed. It's NBA tried. Doesn't matter. NFL goes wherever it wants. NFL don't care about the players in terms of, you know what? Chiefs, best team in football. Dynasty. You want us to play 3 games in 11 days? We'll play 3 games in 11 days. Screw you, and we'll win them all.
And they've played 10 straight because their bye week was early. So they've been going for a while without a break.
Mm-hmm. So, anyway, there's that. You said you have changed your MVP vote.
Yeah, man. And because I was.
Now, you're biased.
And no, well, but all right, just hear me out.
I'm going to hear you out, though.
About, I don't know.
I think we all agree, though, it's a 2-man race.
Absolutely. Just a 2-man race.
Okay.
In the beginning, I was like, oh, man, Lamar's number.
And I think Saquon deserves consideration, personally.
Absolutely. He's going to be like whenever you make your Heisman vote.
It's such a quarterback award, and 2 quarterbacks stand out, and there's no denying that Lamar has the best stats in the NFL.
Saquon is going to get your third Heisman vote.
Yes.
That's what Saquon, because this is just like the Heisman.
Yes.
This is Travis Hunter and Genty part 2. And it's between Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, who both are having exceptional years.
Exceptional.
So, but if you look at the numbers, if you put both side to side, so Lamar won the MVP last year, and his numbers are crushing his numbers from last year.
Both of his MVP years, his numbers this year are the best they've ever been.
And if you look at and Josh Allen, let's be clear, dog, pit bull. Ooh. You got the slob running out the side of his mouth type of dog when it comes between that pigskin playing between the lines.
Yes. Did you see what his offensive lineman got him for Christmas?
No, what'd they get him?
They got Josh, the bling.
Oh, yeah, the iced out 16?
With the MVP on it.
Oh, I didn't see the
MVP
MVP
Josh
on there.
It says 15. What number is Josh Allen? 15?
I'm going to draw blank.
You're a numbers guy.
Yeah. Or is it 18?
No. It's 15, right?
No, that's Pat Mahomes.
17.
It's 17. That's
okay. Anyway, 17 MVP.
So
iced out.
And
from the O-lineman, who usually the quarterback gets the O-lineman.
Right. Well, he might be their MVP, but he's not the NFL League MVP 2024.
Because
I believe it's Lamar Jackson, because if you just look at the numbers alone, Josh Allen, the only thing Josh Allen is ahead of him in is rushing touchdowns and the record. The record holds weight. Now, if we look at the touchdowns, I mean, if you're going to give another vote to anybody for offensive MVP or league MVP, it would be Derrick Henry. Now, that's taken away from a lot of what Lamar Jackson had to do when it comes to the rushing game.
Right.
Not to take away from the fact that what he's already accomplished when it comes to the rushing game. But he's also turned into a quarterback. The man has 39 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. If you go look back at the 4 interceptions, one of them was dropped. One of them, the receiver ran a route, or 2 of them was dropped. One of them ran a wrong route, and the other guy let the defender pull the ball out of his hands.
You can make an argument for either guy. I'm fine with either one. I will say this. You can say, well, Buffalo's got a better record, and they do. But they did play one game against each other.
And who won?
35-10 Baltimore.
Yeah.
So.
And I want to say I heard a stat that said Lamar's won 10 games against winning teams.
That could be.
And Josh Allen has it. I don't know what the number is.
It's going to be interesting. It's going to be
very interesting.
Who would you vote for MVP, Matt Hinson?
I got to go with Lamar.
You do?
Yeah.
El Boogie.
The only thing that's going to hurt Lamar fatigue, because he hasn't won a Super Bowl and he's won 2 MVPs.
If he wins the division, I think it's his. But yeah, the Lamar fatigue will set in. That is true. Just like they didn't want to give Michael Jordan the MVP every year, the same thing.
Correct. But Josh Allen is a worthy guy.
Absolutely.
Yes.
But you know who else is another worthy guy? We've already mentioned this guy a couple of times.
Who?
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
come on, but you know, like he may not make the best plays every week, but he's the best player on the best team. You know, he finds a way to win whenever it matters. His team is always on the winning side, whether it's a missed field goal. You know, he's the quarterback on a winning team.
I got no problem with either of them. They're both worthy to me. On the text line designed by Lifetime Closures, people would rather watch Jags v. Giants instead of the NBA championship. Well, that's a little harsh.
Dang.
Oh, it's a little harsh.
That's tough.
I don't need the Diddy stuff coming through, guys.
Oh, man.
Come on. NFL don't need no words. NFL don't even need no music. Yeah. Well, now Posty's in country, so in turn will be the brown water, so the arrest is coming. No!
Don't put that on that man.
Don't put that on Posty. I got respect for Posty. All right, we're just warming up. We're hanging out. We got a lot going on today. It's a busy football Friday, and we're going to revel in these football Fridays. We got about 6 of them left, right? We're going to take this thing into February in the Super Bowl, and then we'll go from there until the offseason. So we're enjoying it. We're going to visit with our friend Forrest Bailey here in just a minute. Matt Hinson's hanging out with us, by the way, our friend from Hinson Law. And we'll do some more right here on The Drill. We're on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. It's the ultimate tailgate. Someone's going to win a tailgate combo pack from Southern Steer Butcher.
Valued at $100.
And it could be you.
Monthly winners get a Corona tailgate tent with a cooler, chair, and
collectible football.
Enter at 1010XL.com.
Hey, couldn't be any happier than to be part of the George Moore Chevrolet family. When I say family, that's how you'll be treated when you visit that beautiful showroom off Atlantic Boulevard. You'll find out exactly what I'm talking about. And, man, go this weekend. They're busy. They're moving cars. They're moving trucks. They're moving SUVs. And if you want a truck like me, I got my boy Blue. If you want a car, an electric, a pre-owned, George Moore Chevrolet's got them all. If you can't make it over to Atlantic Boulevard or you want to check things out before you go there, go to morechevy.com. So easy to navigate. As any site you try all the vehicles, sales, service, parts, never been more easy to use. George Moore Chevrolet, gang, together. Let's drive.
These are interesting economic times. That's why it's so important to have someone you can count on. That's ITP Partners. Jacksonville folks taking care of our Jacksonville money. Experience? You best believe you want to give your hard-earned money to folks you trust. Jeff Hartman, Chris Bryan, Dan Abel, Reed Wingate, Scott Regner, Janice Cobb, and Reagan Wright have the expertise and knowledge to help clients in their financial lives, focusing on investment management, financial planning, and risk management. ITP Partners. Financial partners for life. Securities offered through American Portfolios Financial Services, Inc. Member FINRA SIPC.
Hey, Florida drivers, the holiday season is upon us. When celebrating, always plan ahead and know all your options. If you drink, don't get behind the wheel. Instead, designate a sober driver or catch a ride service. And if you are the designated sober driver, commit to staying sober. Besides, a DUI could cost you $10,000. Not exactly the best gift you could give yourself. Celebrate responsibly and remember to drive sober or get pulled over. This message brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
When you step into a courtroom, you're stepping into a fight. Someone wins, someone loses. I'm attorney Brett Hastings, and at Hastings Injury Law, we've got the experience you want in your corner if you or a loved one suffer a personal injury or a wrongful death. We're here to fight for you. So if you get hit, hit back with Hastings Injury Law, offices Jacksonville. Find us on the web at 904hitback.com or call our 24-hour helpline, 904-HITBACK.
A lot of companies will tell you they're the best. At Custom Tree Surgeons, they show you every time. Custom Tree Surgeons has built an all-pro team. Every tree service professional has years of experience, continually trained and certified. They know what, when, and how to handle any job. It gets done efficiently and quickly by a team of experts. So for tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, and emergency services, forget any name other than Custom Tree Surgeons. There is no job they can't do better. Go to our website, CustomTreeSurgeons.com. That's CustomTreeSurgeons.com. And let them show you how the job is supposed to get done.
Dan Hicken and Jeff Prosser share the huddle with Freddie T. Monday morning running back with Fred Taylor is fueled by Epstein and Robbins and Monahan Jewelers.
Fred Taylor, he's a candidate to go the distance.
On 1010XL.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on?
count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Brackish Vodka, the official vodka of UNF Athletics, 100% made in Jacksonville, is available at all local liquor stores. Visit Browdy's, Total Wine, ABC, Shores, Golden, Sahara's, Golden Ox, and more. Drink our gluten-free San Francisco Spirit award-winning vodka and see why it's the smoothest vodka you can buy. When you drink Brackish Vodka, you support all of our local employees and all the money stays in Jacksonville. Drink Brackish Vodka and live life slightly salty. Proud partner of the Jaguars.
Aren't you just happy when you can handle all your needs in one location? Well, introducing Allstate agent Mandy Bowers in Mandarin. Whether it's home, life, business, or auto, Mandy covers it all. In fact, bundling policy is a great way to add extra savings. Mandy and her crew can do that. Allstate is offering lower auto insurance rates this year. Mandy can do that. You need to give Mandy Bowers a call in her Mandarin office, because when it comes to getting it all done under one roof, Mandy can do that.
Making a difference in our community for 2025, Paul Martinez here, President and CEO of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Northeast Florida. The Boys and Girls Clubs offers a safe environment to youth every day with homework assistance, a hot meal, career readiness, and character and leadership programs. 57% of club alumni say the Boys and Girls Club saved their lives. Help us grow our outreach as we serve the kids in our community throughout our 59 clubs. Go to bgcnf.org to donate and learn more.
Bueller Air and Plumbing presents Are You Cool?
Today's contestant, a professional stamp licker from Jacksonville, Florida, meet Martin Celery.
Oh, gosh. I can't wait to play, Bob.
Well, let's move things along. Tell him what he's won, Johnny.
Wait, but
That's right, Marty. At Bueller Air and Plumbing, we've stocked up on the remaining inventory of low-cost 2024 model air conditioners, so you win. We're passing the savings on to you.
Can I answer a question first?
We need to make room for the 25s, so we're offering great deals on AC replacements while supplies last.
Could I spin the wheel at least? I've been practicing for a year.
With last-minute deals like this, there's no question that you are cool.
What do I tell my kids?
There you go. Have a souvenir t-shirt.
Thanks.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Now, the 10-minute drill.
This is a big one.
Brought to you by
Advanced Business Solutions.
your local authorized Xerox dealer on 1010XL.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Hit it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so we're going to talk the Tristan Bailey Foundation in just a second. We have the 10-minute drill here because we like to hand out what he calls razzle dazzle. And as we wrap up the end of the year and head into the new year, 2025. Good gracious, 2025. Ooh, shakes me up. You have a prize pack to give away today. What are we handing out today, friend?
Oh, the razzle dazzle of the day is a family pack of 4 tickets to the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. That's happening January 2nd as Duke takes on Ole Miss at 7:30 p.m. But I'm also giving you a parking pass and a field pass for after the game. All you got to do is holler at your boy at the end of the 10-minute drill. At the end of the 10-minute drill.
So we're taking care of you. So if you want to go to the game, then play at the end of the drill. But if you're not going to go, then don't play. Don't go just to win and say, hey, I won. We want you to go to the game. All right. I want to introduce, we got Matt Henson's here. We got Forrest Bailey here. Forrest, Merry Christmas, by the way.
Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you.
How are you?
I'm hanging in there.
We always like to get an update on the Tristan Bailey Foundation. We bring you in periodically. We want to support you as best we can. And you guys have had the golf tournament, right? But we got the galas coming up. And I'm looking, by the way, at tbstrong.net. But you just type in Tristan Bailey Foundation and you'll find it.
It's true.
But it has a new look to it. Very nice.
Yeah, we got a little revamp done on it and a lot more access to information.
Yeah. So, but what we got a gala coming up, right?
Yep.
And that's like a month away, isn't it?
February 1st.
February 1st. So tell me about that, Maddie.
Well, it's strategically placed. It's going to be between the College Football National Championship and the Super Bowl. It's that dead weekend.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to do but come out and support and have some fun. But it's going to be
It'll be fun.
Yeah, it will be. It'll be February 1st from 6 to 10 p.m. at St. John's Golf and Country Club. Same place we did it last year. It's going to have a live auction, some silent auctions, probably some raffles. Be a lot of fun. Great food.
Yes.
Really, really, really good food.
Yes.
If you weren't there last year, you missed out. So make sure you're there this year. But it's just going to be a nice night that we can celebrate Tristan and celebrate what we're continuing to work with, keeping her spirit alive. And shining, and so it's a great night to do that.
And just so folks know, 4 pillars: good acts, character development, victim advocacy, self-defense, self-confidence, and education on the dangers of social media. All very important, all equally important. But you guys have really focused in on all 4 of these things and continue to do a bunch of different programs throughout the year for us.
Yeah, we have all kinds of things going on, and what's fun is on the gala, we're actually going to have a chance to hand out some awards to different people in different areas that have done things. And again, St. Johns County has been absolutely phenomenal in the things we've been able to do there. And also, again, some traction to do things up here in Duval County, too. It's been good.
Yeah, you guys have had some meetings and some headway with the Duval County Sheriff as well.
Right. Yeah. Forrest and Stacy.
Are we allowed to talk about that?
Sure.
Okay. Just want to make sure I didn't overstep.
No. It's great. It's great news. Looking forward to 2025. And
Sheriff TK is a great man, and I know he's done a lot of good work here with our guys. So I know that, and it's good that he's been able to meet with you guys as well.
Some great work, and we've also had. I mean, the community just gets behind these things too. So. Like one of the things that we're doing is in that women's self-defense. They have a program as well. And we worked with, there was a company that we're associated with. You know, we have good friends who are there with Blue Sky. And they made a contribution to the Police Athletic League, match what we did so that we can do some classes there. So really, really good inroads.
What as we look back and reflect on 2024, Forrest, what stands out to you about the foundation and what you guys have been able to accomplish? Because it's new. Obviously, we've had, 2 golf tournaments? But we've and you guys have accomplished a lot of great things already. You made a lot of headway. You've got programs going. But what stands out to you as you look back and reflect on the year that has been?
I have to say, looking back, it's really the partnerships that we've had, our local law enforcement. When the St. John's Sheriff's Office deputies told me about the amount of ladies and young ladies that they've brought through the program, something like 1,000 people that they've brought through self-defense courses. I think of what we did with Homeland Security investigations on the social media, and you know, that last event we had at Bartram High School, there was 100+ people in the room, and you know, Agent Ben Ludke just did a phenomenal job. And then we also had other law enforcement up there that could talk about things that they've experienced and how to educate people. So it's really in our first full year, when I look at the traction that started and then what we're able to do building upon that, in reflection, that really hits me. You know, the previous year, Maddie did a lot of the work here, a lot of the legwork on getting that bill passed, and I have to say that was extremely impactful. So we're really building each year.
You know what touches me, and because we can all sit here and empathize. We feel sympathy for you, and we want to help you in any way we can. We're talking with Forrest Bailey, Matt Hinson are here. But when you're able to connect with other families who've gone through what you went through, and you guys were able to do that with the Jumbo Shrimp and have an outing and spend some time with other families whose children are senselessly and brutally murdered. I mean, that has to be, at least you are able to relate a little bit more with those folks, I would suspect. Am I barking up the right tree here on this one? Or
no, I mean, it's I think that's part of the work that Stacy and I and the family go through quite a bit. There was a young lady who was murdered not too long ago, and we've talked to those parents a few times. And there was unfortunately another young lady just about a week or so ago, and so
Yeah.
we're trying to connect with
Yeah.
them. So that's, you never want anyone to go through it.
No.
And just being able to help people walk through that.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's maybe a little bit more of the private side of what we're doing,
Yeah.
but it's been, it helps us when we feel like we're helping others.
Yes, it helps you guys too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I'm sure. Listen, the holidays are tough, but yet joyous. I guess there's always a bittersweetness for you, right? I mean, there's just no way, because you have other children and grandchildren, and you're blessed, and but yet, there's always an emptiness there too. I like I said, we can't relate, but we try to see it.
Appreciate the support, and I think that's actually when you can't relate, but you just say, "Hey, I'm thinking about you," or things like that. To people who, there's so many people in December where it's really tough, because they've lost, parents this year, siblings, friends, and it's hard to go through that period. And sometimes, just saying, "Hey, how are you doing?
Right.
I'm thinking about you." If you haven't been down that road, that's the best thing you can do for people.
Yeah, and you've lived it as well, Maddie, with the Baileys, and so. But what do you think about what 2024 and the Bailey Foundation and all that we've been able to accomplish?
I look at what we've done with the foundation this year, and 2023 was the kickstart year.
Yeah.
2024 was the build year, and I think we overdid ourselves. Quite honestly, it built much more and grew much more quickly than I was anticipating. It's been great, thanks to the great support of everybody in Northeast Florida and even outside of Northeast Florida.
Right,
taking a part in what we're doing.
Right, and it has been. So, if I want to go to the gala, for say, what do I do?
You can just go to our website. There'll be a spot there where you can sign up and register.
Okay, and how do I go to the website, Maddie?
You just go to tbstrong.net.
tbstrong.net.
Yeah.
Just type that in.
Yeah. Or you can go to tbstrong.org. That'll also go to the same place.
It will?
Yeah, it will. Yeah.
Or you can type in Tristan Bailey Foundation, and
I'm sure it'll pop right up if you Google it.
There's a lot of ways to do it.
Yeah, there's all kinds of ways to do it.
Purchase tickets, go support. It's a perfect time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's on Saturday
night.
St. John's.
Yep.
On February 1st.
You got it.
All right. Anything else we want to add for us, my man?
I think one thing you brought up was Jumbo Shrimp. And we had that game, and it was an angel parent night to build community. We're talking about building community of folks that have lost. June 4th, we're taking over.
We're
taking over
we have
the
that
field.
on the
So
books.
it is the Tristan Bailey Angel Parent Night, June 4th, for the Jumbo Shrimp.
That'll be good. So that's June 4th. So you can get that on your calendar early. Come out and support. And it really is a special night. And we thank you, Bailey family. And we thank you for all that you do in the community. And I know that you get something out of this craziness that you now live by having this foundation, but it has long-term ramifications. And I always think if you change one person's life or help one young lady, it's all worth it, right?
That's the goal.
I mean,
that's the goal.
And that will happen.
Help
It has
one
happened.
person
Yeah.
in one way.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. I think we've had a chance to do that.
Yes.
And I think we're just going to do even more from here.
I think we're
and-
just
and
scratching the
pass it along.
surface. Yeah. I think we're just scratching the surface, and I think it's needed. And I think, God bless the Bailey family.
Well, and Dan, I can't thank you enough for giving us the time, giving the opportunity.
We'll always
and
do that.
Your listeners have been phenomenal.
Yeah, they're
Every
good-
time that
good bunch of
we're
folks.
on, we see the jump.
Yeah.
So
All right.
appreciate it.
All right, February 1st is the next big date. If you want to come out and have some fun. And I'll tell you this, if you're a sports collector, they always get some good stuff there.
Oh, yeah.
And you can get, I'm not saying, it's all for a great cause, but you get some stuff there that you may not have to break the bank unless it's got Taylor Swift. Last year they had a Taylor Swift thing, and that thing just kept going
That
up
kept
and
going.
up and up.
That kept going. Yeah, that kept going.
But there was a great Larry Bird jersey there, too. I tell you.
Yeah, I know. And that was not as bad, but it was great because what happens with the Taylor Swift stuff is that one dad promised his little girl and another mom promised her little girl, and we get a little bidding war.
Oh, yeah.
It gets fun. So it's part of the fun that night. So thank you both, and always good to see you, Forrest. All right, this is the drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Yeah.
641-1010 right here, right now. You want to go see the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. Tell them what they're going to win, my friend.
641-1010 right now. Get your family pack of tickets to the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl January 2nd as Duke takes on Ole Miss at 7:30 p.m. I'm also hooking you up with a parking pass and a pass for the field after the game. 904-641-1010.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here.
At Hodges Mazda, they are proud of their solid reputation in the Jacksonville community. Lauren Brooks here as your hometown Mazda dealer. Their high customer service standards and their huge inventory of new and used cars provide their customers a consistently first-rate car buying experience. Their professional non-commissioned sales team puts your best interest first without exception. And all new car purchases include the Hodges Mazda Protection Plan. Visit Hodges Mazda online at HodgesMazda.com or stop in today during Mazda's A Season to Move You event and discover the Hodges Mazda difference.
Are you 18 years or older, just got married, just got divorced, or have children? Listen up. Have you done your last will and estate planning? If you have questions, call Matt Hinson with the Hinson Law Firm. Reach him at 527-1700, offices Jacksonville, Florida. And don't let the state decide your fate.
Hey everybody, it's Mike Dempsey. Here in North Florida, you know that when temperatures go up and your AC goes out, you need help now. Like right now. Like lickety-split. So why not call Lickety Split and get same-day emergency service for your AC? Now, I bet you've seen their trucks all over town because they've got dozens of certified technicians ready to repair not only your AC, but your home's plumbing and electrical too. So when you want it done right and you need it done right now, call Lickety Split AC, Plumbing, and Electric.
Pregame Friday, built by Dream Finders Homes on 1010XL.
Hey gang, Prosser here. If you want to sell your home soon or immediately after the holidays, now is the time to get the process started and get your home sold fast, easy, and at top dollar, guaranteed with my agent Chad and Sandy Newman. Perhaps you're worried about costly repairs. Maybe you need more space with a growing family. I don't care why you need to sell your home. I do know sometimes those problems can hold you back, but not with the promises of Chad and Sandy, the local real estate experts I trust and recommend. Chad and Sandy, you got this? Guarantee your home sold at an agreed-upon price and deadline, or they will buy it. No required costly repairs. Pick your move date. No long-term contracts. Christopher in Butler Beach on Anastasia said, I needed to sell my home and move somewhere smaller with less house to manage. It was unexpectedly very tough. My home had been listed with another agent for 388 days and failed to sell. I heard Chad and Sandy on the radio and called amazingly multiple offers and sold in 3 days. Call Chad and Sandy today or visit them at chadandsandy.com.
Want to be up close and personal with the Jaguars as they take the field? Here's your chance to be in the shadows, outside the Jaguars locker room, now called The Vault. Enter today at everbank.com/shadows. One winner and a guest for every home game at Everbank Stadium. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to legal residents in the United States and D.C. 18 and older. Entry periods for the Shadow Sweepstakes promotion from 8/19/24 to 12/15/24. For official rules and complete details, visit everbank.com/shadows. Sponsored administrator, Everbank NA, member FDIC.
Get the latest on the Gators from one of the greatest Gators.
Touchdown, Gators!
Chris Doring joins Dan and Jeff on the Drill Tuesday morning on 1010XL.
Go Gators!
Brought to you by the personal injury attorneys of Farah and Farah.
Experience the winning combination of style and performance with Renewal by Andersen, energy-efficient, custom-built replacement windows and doors. Right now, buy one window or patio door and get one 40% off. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months. The first 50 customers get a free True Screen upgrade, but this offer expires December 31st. Renewal by Andersen, proud partner of the Florida Gators. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com for details.
License number CGC 1527613.
Hicken here for Bout 9 Associates, where you'll find Jacksonville's most esteemed eye doctors at each of their locations. After being selected for one of the most competitive ophthalmology fellowships in the world, Dr. Frank Bowden is frequently called upon for his expert opinion. He is currently one of the few cornea and external disease specialists in the area and the founder of Bout 9. Visit Bout 9 Associates today and experience the difference. Bout 9 Associates, keeping the First Coast focused.
While other books make promises, my bookie delivers. E.T. at my bookie. And this holiday season, they're stacking the deck in your favor with 12 days of Christmas now through the 31st. A festive lineup of can't-miss opportunities for bettors to cash in. Risk-free Thursdays, Super Boosts, and free bets. Weekly casino giveaways with hundreds of winners and thousands of cash prizes. All it takes is a 50-cent spin on slots to enter. With the road to New Orleans, bowl games galore, and a Christmas Day Sports Fest featuring NFL action and an NBA doubleheader, this is your season to win. The 12 Days of Christmas event is live right now. Lock in today. Use my promo code 1010XL with your first deposit, and my bookie will give you a little extra to start your holiday hot. My bookie is offering a 50% deposit bonus for 1010XL listeners. Just sign up and use my promo code 1010XL. There's a reason my bookie has been the go-to for serious bettors for 10 years. Whether it's UFC, NFL, college ball, or the casino, you can bet and win with confidence. Make your holiday season a jolly one with my bookie. Come on, somebody.
The best golfing weather is upon us, and the Hidden Hills Golf Club invites you to enjoy your next round of golf with us. Our welcoming atmosphere and love for golf keep our friends coming back. Check us out at hiddenhillsgc.com. You'll be glad you did.
This is Dr. Steve Crenshaw, Assistant Team Physician for your Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the latest update on the Jaguars brought to you by Baptist Health and JOI.
Now a Titan, Calvin Ridley still has the respect of his former head coach, Doug Peterson.
Calvin's case, I think the thing that really sets him apart from a lot of guys is just his work ethic, and that's something that really kind of sets him apart from a lot of people.
It's not hard for Jag quarterback Mac Jones to get up for the game despite where the team is this season.
If you're a competitor and you get a chance to play in the NFL, you're going to go out there and play your heart out. That's how I view it. I know the guys on our team are feeling the same way. Go out there and get stuff on tape. Somebody's watching.
Join 1010XL's Mia and Hayes for the Terminex kickoff show live from Tailgater's parking lot this Sunday starting at 8 a.m. as the Jags prepare to face the Tennessee Titans. At your Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute Jaguar update, I'm Sam Nelson.
1010XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
All right, welcome back. 747. Good morning, Jacksonville. Hanging out here. Just talking some sports. Football Friday. Sweet Friday. I was looking at the recruits from the state of Florida. And there was a graphic, and I can't find it, but I will tell you this. The top 10 recruits from the state of Florida this year, Florida signed 4 of them. Okay? That is a good thing. FSU signed none of them. Miami signed none of them. The other 6 2 of them went to LSU. One went to Texas. One went to Alabama. I think one maybe went to Colorado. And one went to, I think, Ohio State. So it's interesting how that works. Very nice. Just depends which site you look at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the one I saw, but I'll say this, that's gotten better each year under Napier. That's a positive thing, but it does change year to year. And it's amazing. Florida was in the dumps in recruiting as late as November this year, and they were able to turn things around. And obviously, Dallas Wilson is the latest. He's a wide receiver from Tampa who he signed with Oregon. He was going to flip to Florida. He signed with Oregon. He rethought it. Oregon let him go. He signed with Florida. So they have him. They have Vernell Brown, who's a legacy. But you got to get those guys, man. They have Ty Jackson, a linebacker who was going to go to USC. So you look at these guys. Now, Jacksonville's own Solly Thomas, LSU. DJ Pickett, athlete, LSU. Jamie French from Jacksonville, Texas. And then again, just depends on what 10 you look at. Tarvos Alford, a linebacker from Vero Beach, Ohio State. Michael Carroll's a guard from Bradenton IMG, Alabama. So it just depends. Hilton Stubbs is in the top 10, and another one from Mandarin. He flipped to Florida. So the Gators, and if you looked at say ESPN's, the Gators signed 6 of the top 16 from the state of Florida. If you do that, you're doing fine. That's what you got to do every year. They haven't done that before. Doing that is big news for Billy Napier. We'll see how it plays out. Obviously, the portal's important. Portal's getting ready to close, I think. Then it reopens again in the spring. Free agency is run amok. It's no fun. We start talking about it, and I get mad. I get frustrated because of the amount of money that they're paying these kids. The one that finally broke me was the Tulane quarterback going to Duke and reportedly getting $8 million. $8 million, Maddie.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The minor leagues now.
Yeah. Well, as professional can be. But yeah, that's where we are. That's what's happening. That's how things are going in college football. Florida's done, though. They're 8-5. They had a great year. We were talking because in the break because Forrest's son is a Gator grad, and he's pumped up about next year, as all Gator fans are. And if you remember last year, I told Jeff, I said, look, I got to have hope, but I had to manufacture the hope. I had to have if that happens. I got legitimate hope now. I got legitimate hope that Florida can win 9 or 10 football games and that they can get in the top 12 and go to the college football playoff. That's what expectation should be for big programs. It should be that way for FSU, but they don't have that yet. They got to bounce back, you know? It should be that way for Miami, but
Yep.
They play tonight. Are you going to watch them? Did you know they play tonight?
The Miami Heat. They're playing the Knicks.
The Hurricanes. Knucklehead. Your team. And therein lies the proof that E has no way, shape, or form a U fan.
I was doing something over here, bro. You caught me off guard.
Busted again.
I was doing something, man.
Busted again. That's great. So next year, the Gators will be 2-0 out of the gate. They play 2 home games. They play LIU in South Florida. They'll win those games, okay? By the way, then they go to LSU in Miami, all right? Got to try to find ways. Then they got Texas at home, but they have a bye week in between. Then they go to Texas A&M. They have Mississippi State. It's the same schedule, just flip-flop the home games, okay? They go to Kentucky, 2 Ole Miss, Tennessee, and Florida State at home to end it. Again, legitimate hope. Find 9 or 10 wins, get into the college football playoff. I did watch one bowl game yesterday. Did anybody happen to catch the Pitt-Toledo game?
It was great.
It was great.
That was great.
Although Pitt, I had to tweet about it. It was such a gutless moment for Pitt. So it was the second overtime, and Pitt scored, and they're a point behind. And it's their, it's last licks.
Right.
Go for 2 and win the game. End the bowl game.
Because you're going to go for 2 anyway on the very next.
No, I'm wrong.
In the third overtime.
I'm wrong. Toledo kicked a field goal.
Correct.
That's what happened. They forced Toledo to kick a field goal. Pitt drove it down to like the 1 yard line.
4th and 1.
4th and goal from the 1. He kicks a field goal.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you go after that, you go to the 2-point play for the rest of overtime. So, which puts the ball on the 2.5 yard line.
Right.
Why wouldn't you take a shot from the 1 yard line to win the game and end the bowl game?
It's the same thing as going to the 3 yard line,
apparently.
apparently.
Such a gutless move.
Yeah.
And you got a running back who's had a great game. I was so dumb, and I was happy they lost because of it.
And he didn't have the momentum anyway. They get 18 unanswered points that Toledo scored just to
Didn't
tie
watch
it up.
enough of it to be able.
Yeah.
You must have seen more of it.
I saw a decent amount.
Okay, good for you.
Yeah.
What was the name of that bowl game?
The Rate Bowl?
I don't know. I'm asking. It was in Detroit, right?
I believe so. I'm not sure where it
Nobody
was.
knows the bowl game.
It was the only football game on TV.
Well, there was after that was K-State Rutgers in another bowl game, which I don't know the name of that. That was a good game too, by the way. Apparently, I didn't see it, but K-State won like 47-44 or something like that.
Yeah, I didn't get to see that one.
It was a good game. So but Pitt, you got to go for the win, man. What are you doing? I don't know about these coaches, guys. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder. Just to update our Dreamfinders Homes poll question of the day as we head to the 8 o'clock hour. And we'll see if we have Denny coming on. Did we touch base with Denny yet, E?
I'm efforting, my boy.
Okay. I don't know if Denny's around or not. He may think we're off today because we were off the last 2 days. Dreamfinders Homes poll question today. Are you going to the Jags game this weekend? Of course. Last one. Tickets are cheap. Why not? I'm going to take a pass. Rather watch paint dry.
They're playing this weekend?
Yeah, or they're playing this weekend. Also an answer. Yes, they are. And we only got 2 more games. We're almost to the finish line, Jag fans. We've talked a lot about the Jags this morning. We'll keep talking about them, but yeah, rather watch paint dry, the runaway leader. Although 14.9% did say, of course, it's the last one. We have over 650 votes. We'll take a break. We'll keep rocking and rolling here. We'll see if we got Denny next. We got the Friday 5-pack. We got the Gator Bowl guys. Got a lot to do today. Matt Hinson's here. Forrest Bailey hanging out with us. We'll come back with more right here on The Drill.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
It's the ultimate tailgate. Someone's going to win a tailgate combo pack from Southern Steer Butcher.
Valued at $100.
And it could be you.
Monthly winners get a Corona tailgate tent with a cooler, chair, and
collectible football.
Enter at 1010XL.com.
Now you can watch 1010XL shows all day on X, Facebook, and YouTube. Brought to you by MyBookie. Experience Vegas from the comfort of your phone anytime, anywhere. Sign up today. Use promo code 1010XL.
Hey, imagine having a doctor available to you any day or any time. That's my doctor, Rick Townsend. Why? Well, listen, I've been going to Doc T for a long time. But he decided to take a leap into a new and more exciting personal world of concierge medicine. And you bet I'm going with him. Why? Because he's the best. And this concierge medicine is great stuff. Like if you're not feeling well, you know, sometimes you try to make an appointment with a doctor. Come see you in 2 weeks. Well, that doesn't work. You're sick right now. You want to get in. That's what you do with Doc T in concierge medicine. Medical emergency, here's his personal phone number. Call him 24/7. He'll answer. It's like being a member of an exclusive golf club, but the cost will surprise you. See, less patience means more practice. And as far as doctors, Rick Townsend is one of the best. Navy trained, graduated from Wake Forest. So whether it's yearly physicals, office or virtual visits, cancer screenings, referrals to specialists, hospital follow-ups, Doc T's got you covered. If you still have questions, mypvconcierge.com, mypvconcierge.com.
Do the Garber wiggle, 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 Garber wiggle. Garber Auto Mall is home of a lifetime warranty. Every new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevy, Buick, GMC, and Ford comes with a lifetime warranty. At Garber Auto Mall, your purchase is covered for life. Visit us in Green Cove Springs or at GarberAutomall.com. And remember, at Garber Auto Mall, there's always a little room for wiggle. Garber wiggle, Garber wiggle, 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 Garber wiggle.
I'm Sawyer, and a little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is the crispy chicken filet. The seasoning is so satisfying. It's what I needed, but I didn't know that I needed it. You get the toasted bun and the delicious crispy chicken. They add this fun mix with that zesty pickle. It's bold and tasty. I would give it an A+. What's not to love? The holidays are all about being together and eating together.
Sandwich in some together time this holiday. Order the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich today. Real guests paid for their testimonial.
Man, jack of all trades, masters of none? It just feels like at every turn nowadays, every company can do all work. Not us. Hi, Stevie Beatrice here, second generation plumber right here in Jacksonville, Florida. We are your master plumbing company that only focuses on all your plumbing needs. So for your next plumbing job, don't call another Jack. Call Beatrice Plumbing, where plumbing is what we do and plumbing is what we're great at. Beatrice Plumbing, here to help.
All right, I have a commerce alert. You better get your spot at the shed. At the shed in Atlantic Beach, you better get it quick. Perfect place to store your toys. I've been told there's a fat man from up north buying up all the shed space. Going to put his sleigh there, going to put all the toys there. Hey, if you've got toys, SUVs, four-wheelers, RVs, boats, you got special things you need to take care of, the shed. Jacks.com. I'm telling you, whether your homeowners run out of property to build on, maybe you love surfing and biking, a healthy lifestyle, you got Hannah Park just around the corner there from the shed, Jacks.com at Atlantic Beach. Business owners, split your costs, keep business costs down. Maybe you just want to build a man cave, hang out there. This thing has everything. It is, without a doubt, unparalleled out at the beaches. Only and certainly most premium warehouse space ever built in AB. Find out more. All you got to do is go to theshedjacks.com or call 553-319.
Home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Monahan Jewelers is ending the year with up to 40% off the entire store. Special savings on designer brands and some items marked at 50 to 60% off. We've been adding new merchandise throughout the holidays, and with interest-free financing on any purchase, it's easy to get a beautiful piece for a low monthly payment. Certified diamonds and engagement rings are our specialty. Support your local family jeweler for 47 years. It's our end-of-the-year sale with up to 40% off our entire inventory and some items marked at 50 to 60% off. Visit Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach.
If your high school student is a high performer, they could be 1010XL Scholar Athlete of the Week.
Brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
And the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local Union 234.
Wednesdays on The Franchi Show.
On 1010XL.
Our slogan, Know Before You Blow, applies to more than just DUI cases. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett of Lockett Law. Battery charges can result in jail time and criminal convictions too, so know before you blow a gasket and hit a loved one or a stranger. Drug crimes like possession of marijuana and cocaine will land you in cuffs too, so know before you blow. In a boating under the influence case, you also have the option to blow or not to blow. So know your options. Know before you blow. Go to knowbeforeyouBlow.com now. Offices Jacksonville.
It's the Jaguars' final home game of the 2024 regular season, and you don't want to miss it. Join us Sunday, December 29th for our fan appreciation game when the Jaguars take on the Tennessee Titans.
It's going to go over on down, and the Jags are going to win the ball game.
To lock in your seats for this divisional matchup, head to jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000. We'll see you there, Jags fans.
What is the longest running live radio show? The answer coming up.
With storm season blowing wind and rain, it's even more critical to protect your valuable assets with a policy from Southern Oak Insurance. Ask your agent about Southern Oak today.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
The longest running radio program is the Grand Ole Opry, broadcast on WSM radio since 1925, almost 100 years ago.
Southern Oak Insurance, our family protecting yours.
Mia here. When it comes to roofing, whether it be shingles, metal, or most repairs, there is one name that has protected your home since 1999. Pro-Jax Roofing. Serving all of Northeast Florida, Mike and his guys have been repairing and replacing roofs for 25 years. Need insurance help? Mike's team can help. Raised in a military family, Mike provides great attention to detail with unparalleled quality and workmanship. They also have warranties, so you can have peace of mind. Call Mike today for a free estimate or online at projaxroofingfl.com.
Brackish Vodka, the official vodka of UNF Athletics, 100% made in Jacksonville, is available at all local liquor stores. Visit Browdy's, Total Wine, ABC, Shores, Golden, Sahara's, Golden Ox, and more. Drink our gluten-free San Francisco Spirit award-winning vodka and see why it's the smoothest vodka you can buy. When you drink Brackish Vodka, you support all of our local employees, and all the money stays in Jacksonville. Drink Brackish Vodka and live life slightly salty. Proud partner of the Jaguars.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. Next week, the city will host the 80th annual Taxslayer Gator Bowl on January 2nd. Heavily favored Ole Miss will take on Duke. Duke has quite a few players that have entered the transfer portal. Ole Miss head coach Lane Kiffin remarked on these circumstances.
I do feel for the people that are trying to prepare for a bowl game and they got their significant players going to other teams before they even play.
Jim Larrañaga is stepping down as Miami basketball coach following a slow start to this season, 2 years after leading the Hurricanes to their first Final Four. The Jacksonville Icemen of the East Coast Hockey League will face off against the South Carolina Stingrays home in Five-Star Veterans Memorial Arena this evening. Puck drops at 7 p.m. The Icemen are on the road Saturday and Sunday evening for a weekend series to take on the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. At your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 8:04 and it's 60 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL is presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Now, the quarterback whisperer, Denny Thompson.
Okay, bring it in.
Brought to you by Tyson Sound and Security, security and automation experts, and George Moore Chevrolet.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah, he's back. He's here. And he's an open book today. He's an open book. He's Denny Thompson. He looked at me like I was crazy when I said, what's Carson going to do? What do you mean, what is he going to do, Hick?
Yeah,
What do you mean? Where's this coming from?
I don't know where I keep getting these questions. I get texts or calls every day about is Carson going to this place? Is Carson going to that place?
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you?
Well, there's just, and here's why I brought it up. And visiting with Denny Thompson, our quarterback whisperer, who's, works with all these quarterbacks, including Carson Beck, and has been working with Carson since, how old was Carson when he first came to you?
9th grade, 10th grade, something like that. Yeah.
And
It's been a
while. Here's why. Somewhere along the line, we learned that Carson had another year of eligibility recently. Everybody just assumed he's done. He's going to the NFL.
Right.
Okay. Then the way his season ends with this injury, and then we start thinking, well, listen, this guy can make $3 million, and Denny scoffed at me and went, ha! So I'm assuming $4 million.
Those peanuts.
Yeah. To play college football for another year at another
I'm
school.
Just kidding. I do understand that part.
So
but
I would be a little bit tempted.
Yeah.
Now, I know he's already made money, but I would be a little bit tempted to say, all right. Because the other thing I don't quite get is there's also a narrative out there that he had a bad year. He didn't have a bad year.
Yeah.
He had a stretch where he threw some picks, but in the end, he had 28 touchdowns and 12 picks, if my memory serves me correct. Does that sound right?
Yeah. Something like that, yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. No, I listen, every game they played was on national TV, just about. Every game they played was prime time. And so, yeah, I mean, I think, people saw he had, 3 games where he threw 3 picks?
Yes. He got in a little stretch where he threw some picks.
And when I'm not going to speak for him. I'll tell you my thoughts on it.
Right.
Because I think there was a point where he realized, I got to make some things happen for us to have some success.
Yeah.
And he probably tried a little too much to make those things happen. And then all of a sudden, he peels it back and realizes, okay, here's where we need to live.
I found my comfort zone.
Right. And he becomes a little bit more mobile.
Well, he stepped up when he had.
And then he goes, 11 touchdowns, no picks the last 3 games.
Correct.
Right. So it's
he will be an intriguing draft candidate then. I'll say that, Denny. Intriguing.
No question. I think he's got great film.
Right.
He's played a lot of ball.
Yes.
He's played the best competition of anybody that's ever come out in the draft.
Right.
That's the hardest schedule anybody's ever played in college football.
Okay. Don't argue.
He has got all the measurables.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the problem.
Okay.
So it's like my expectations for Carson haven't really changed going into the draft process. Surgery was successful.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
surgery's been done before.
Tell me, it's a famous doctor, whatever. How do you say
Dr. Elatrosh.
Elatrosh out in L.A.
Yeah.
Big deal. He does. Now, this was not
funny.
Tommy.
I was watching the Aaron Rodgers thing last night.
Yeah.
And he and the PT lady that we use, Heather, out there, were both on it. I had no idea.
Yeah. It was not Tommy John surgery, so people understand.
I don't want to get too much into what it was, but it was. Yeah,
but it was not Tommy John.
It's not that bad. No,
yes.
No. I mean, it's he's going to be fine.
Okay.
And now the simplicity of this thing is like I was telling you at the break.
Mm-hmm.
He goes to Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
He waits his time.
Mm-hmm.
He takes advantage of his time. He gets his degree.
Mm-hmm.
College is made for you to move on.
Yep.
It's time to move on.
I get that.
Yeah.
Give me a timetable. Like, when can he throw? When do you think?
He'll.
Will he throw at the combine?
No, I wouldn't think so.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, but he'll be fine by season.
So wherever he gets drafted, but he won't be doing the workouts then.
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah,
no.
you wouldn't think.
No.
Right.
No.
I mean, he's got to have some time.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a surgery.
I'd say 3 months, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's still a process.
Yeah. So he'll do all the interviews and et cetera.
Yeah, he'll do the interviews.
He'll base his work on his film, which is what you really should do, quite frankly. Right. I don't know why. But people always, you know how it works.
Yeah. Well, I don't think
you've been on both sides. You've been on both sides of quarterback. You've had the quarterback who, let's say Anthony, throw that thing off the roof. Show him the arm. And you've also had the quarterback where maybe you cover up. We're not going to go as many verticals here because your arm's not great. Right.
Right.
Right. So you've had both sides.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Now Carson can make every throw. He's got and his film will speak for itself. And it will be interesting to see where the NFL views him. It's probably a little too early for you to make what your thoughts are, but what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think they're all just kind of starting to dig down. I obviously have asked this question of a million guys in the league,
right.
and I think their thoughts are fairly high of Carson.
Yes, I would agree.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the one good thing and I hate to do this because I don't want to speak for him, but well,
speak for yourself.
Last year, last year the way I saw this was when he said, "Hey, I want to come back." Probably, from a dollars and cents perspective, not the best decision because he would have gone top 10 last year.
Yes.
But when you look long term at long term success, which is really all I care about, next 15 years, it made all of the sense in the world. One, he wanted to win a championship.
Yeah.
He could make a little bit of money in college, but he didn't feel like he was ready for the NFL. Now, man, he's completely ready for the NFL. He just got done with an NFL season.
Yeah.
Really? He just, and I don't want to make this about his receivers, but he had to make tight window throws.
Sure he did.
The entire year. He had a hurt offensive line. And I'm not making excuses.
Just what a bummer, though, for the way it ended. A sense of disappointment. That just had to suck.
It's
he was living for the playoffs.
Yeah.
This
is the whole reason he came back.
Right.
We had even had the discussion the week before the SEC championship. It was like, finally, the season's here.
Yes. Yeah.
This is all we've been waiting for. Just all this other stuff got us to where when he called me from that SEC locker room, championship locker room against Alabama, it was like, okay, we just got to get back there.
Yeah.
And then there we are.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it's just over.
Yeah.
Right? And so, I think the shock of that, but, man, to be honest, I'm so impressed with him, man. He's he's glass half full. He attacked, all of this because there was a lot of thought that went into what he was going to do with this arm.
Okay, without naming names, and you said you don't know where all this comes from, but I'm sure you shut it all down. But schools called you to say, hey, man.
No school called me.
No?
No.
Who they call? His agent guy?
I just would hear it from everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a rule? You're not allowed to call you?
No, I'm laughing about that because
I don't know how it works. I'm just asking.
No, you don't know what's real.
Yeah.
You get
because I would say
calls from
here's what I would say.
People.
Here's what I would say. If I was Miami and I know his girlfriend goes there, I'd call his ass and say, "Hey, buddy, what's it going to cost to come down here and play for us?" If I was FSU,
right,
and I got with all due respect, Castellanos, I'm taking Beck. Right. If I'm Oregon and I'm looking for a fifth-year guy, which seems Oklahoma, who got
they got John Mateer.
They did, and they got. Why would the Gonzalez kid
I don't know,
because
Mateer is the
stud, right?
Yes,
he's the Washington State kid.
Yeah, nasty.
And so Cole Gonzalez, who's Billy's son, who played for Kerwin at Western, the only reason I know that is just ends up at Oklahoma.
I saw that too. Yeah,
it's great.
Thought that was a little bit weird.
But my point is, those are the schools that I promise you, whoever they contacted would contact and say, "Hey, listen, I see Carson has a year of eligibility. Is he going back to Georgia?" And I don't know that so
There was a point in L.A. last week.
What I would do.
There was when we were in L.A. last week. There was a point where I literally walked up to him and went, "Dude, is there something I don't know?" He's like, "What are you talking about?"
Because you were just hearing all this stuff.
I'm getting texts.
Your relationship with him was, "We're going to the NFL."
Well, my relationship is whatever is best. I just I just didn't even know that this was something that was going on. And at one point, I got a text, and I won't name the school, but saying that they expect within the next 48 hours that it's going to be announced that he's going to school. And I walked in like, "Bro, I literally am right here with you. When are you doing this?" And he just starts laughing. He's like, "I have no idea what they're talking about."
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
It's
crazier than ever.
Coming out of nowhere. Yeah.
All right, give me a little background on do you think from your people, your sources, give me a little background on the Tulane quarterback going to Duke for $8 million. Do you think that's accurate for 2 years?
Oh, for 2 years?
Yeah, $8 million for 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah, I would think that's close.
Duke is paying a guy $8 million to go. Did they call the basketball players in the NBA to gather up the money? Where did they get this money from? Does every school have this kind of money in the coffers?
Yeah, if they need it.
It's unbelievable.
Have you seen the cost of tuition at Duke?
Well, hold on now, but let's think about this.
Yeah.
They're all playing in stadiums that we all paid for.
Yes.
Nobody had to buy a team, and they're generating just billions of dollars.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this question. You probably don't know the answer to this, but I'll still throw it out there. Did the Duke quarterback Malik Murphy, who quarterbacked Duke to a Tax Slayer Gator Bowl 8-3 record, a really good year for Manny Diaz, Did he leave because he knew that other guy was coming, or did he leave first and then they went and said, okay, well, we'll get this guy?
I didn't even know he was leaving.
Okay, I didn't either.
I had no idea.
Okay.
The first I heard, because when I was coming in, I heard you talk about the $8 million.
Didn't he end up at Oregon State?
I don't know.
Malik
I have
Murphy?
no idea what he's doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
The first I heard you say something about the $8 million, and I thought, wow, good for that kid.
Yeah.
That's the first I'd heard.
Okay, so you hadn't seen that or
No.
heard. Okay. All right.
No. But I also haven't paid
Oregon State, Malik Murphy. Why would he go to so when I first thought
that's odd, actually.
Yeah, why would you go to Oregon State? So it tells me, I think that maybe they knew that they were going to get this kid. He knew, therefore, that they were going to get this kid. So therefore, I'm going to leave because I want to play. And he looked around and he ended up at Oregon State, which, again, there's nothing wrong with Oregon State, but it's not in the Power 5.
Well, yeah, and I think let's also keep in mind, like, let's say that this kid did get I have no idea, but let's say he did get $8 million over 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know where that's coming from, and there's also always the opportunity that he don't actually get it.
Also true.
That's an issue right now.
But if you do get $8 million, you damn sure are starting.
Well, yeah. You better be different. But if you go 1 year at $4 million and you're not a guy, they will have that conversation with you of, hey, we're going to bring another guy. You need to hit the portal. Like, I mean, it's just the reality of where we're at in college football right now. It is pro football.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, with a lot of uncertainties.
Where did the Mendoza kid end up going?
He hasn't gone anywhere yet.
He didn't go to Indiana?
His brother's at Indiana.
Okay.
Did he? I don't know. At last I heard he had not gone anywhere.
He had not gone anywhere?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just looking at some of these.
He's a good player, by the way. I've known both those brothers since they were.
They're Miami boys.
Grade.
Columbus High. Yeah.
Yep.
Air Noland.
Where'd
he go?
I don't know. I don't know anything about any of these guys.
You don't know anything?
No. If they're not our guys, I have no idea. I know where Luke Kromenhawk went, and
okay, let's talk about. Luke.
It's I know our guys, but outside of that, I don't know a thing.
Okay. Sometimes I got to find out who your guys are. Last year, Caleb Williams was your guy. I didn't know he was your guy until he was already your guy.
Monday, bro.
We start Monday. Do we know who our guys are?
No.
Do we know who's coming in yet? No.
We'll find that out probably, I would think, the next couple days. Yeah. It's a wild world we live in, man. I know a couple, but I don't know the full crew yet.
Are there any that you can tell us who are your guys?
I mean,
that
obviously
don't know?
Carson's going to be here.
All right.
And then I think Peyton Thorne is going to be here. We've worked with Peyton quite a while. I think,
okay.
Ben Woldridge, who's a really good player, was like Sun Belt Player of the Year.
Okay.
I think he's going to be here. And then we're
crazy.
Talking about like 4 or 5 others.
Okay. So you got other guys coming in.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at these portal guys. Like, you'll know their names. I don't know their names.
Dan, I just realized that as long as you ask him at least 3 times, he's going to finally give you the answer.
Is that what happens?
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
No, it's not. It's
Denny and me got a good relationship, man. Like, I ask him crap, and then he'll say, Hick, I can't. Or he'll basically say, I can't answer that without answering it. But sometimes I ask him, and then maybe later he'll go, why'd you ask me that one? I go, I don't know.
Here's the problem.
But he's good. We got a good
yeah,
deal.
When we'll talk, he asks so many questions you can't remember which ones weren't supposed to go on air.
Yes. Also true. Because listen, he's one of my conduit guys. He knows stuff that I don't know, so I like to learn. So that's why. But there's also, in fairness, and I also don't know. Sometimes I'll overstep my bounds into not as bad anymore, but in terms of back then, some of the ramifications of this or that, I'm like, I don't know. So I'd ask him a question. He's like, he'd look at me like, and I'd be like, let me see if I can shift this thing out.
Yes, I do have to process. Like, can I actually answer what he's asking me right now?
Like, do you know these names? Do you know Aiden Glover, Missouri?
No.
Okay. He's in the portal. DeQuan Finn. No. Israel Carter, USF.
No.
Devin Brown is one of the Ohio State guys. Yeah. Aaron Nolan, Devin Brown. Malachi Nelson,
Yeah.
He went back in the portal.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
God.
Sluka.
You know that name.
Is that the Penn State kid?
No, it's a UNLV kid. Remember he quit?
Yeah. What's the Penn State? Bo?
Oh, Bo Priblo.
I think he ended up going to Missouri.
Yes.
Which, man,
they said he got 1.5.
I know y'all talked about this.
He said he got 1.5.
Well, good for him. I hope he got more than that because I'm sure y'all talked about this. But NCAA's got to do something about this. This isn't the kid's fault.
Right.
On any way, shape, or form.
Let me ask you a question. Because let me explain first what Denny's saying. It was in a bad period. They're getting ready he wants to stay with his team.
They're in the playoffs. He's playing.
He wants to stay. But the window's open. He gots to go if he's going to go. But then how come, like the kid from Tulane who was going to go stayed, played, and then went.
I'm assuming that Franklin didn't want that to happen. I don't know. I don't know the details, but
yeah. And Franklin went off about it, which is fine. I get it. It doesn't make sense.
But I don't know what the kid's supposed to do.
Right.
I mean, Drew obviously at that point had told everybody he's coming back, I guess.
Yeah.
Drew Allard. And so what are you going to do? I mean, that kid's a really good player.
Well, Lane Kiffin had a great point on his conference call. You'll like this. He came out and said, look, this is like akin to the NFL playoffs starting and free agency happening.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
It's so the whole schedule, the whole calendar for the month of December, from
signing day,
early signing to when the portal opens to all of this stuff, to even down if you stretch it out.
Yes.
Those guys that are playing January 20th, they're then going to the NFL, have a combine in a month.
Right.
After that.
Mm-hmm.
Like a month. And then a pro day 2 weeks after that, and OTAs 4 weeks after that. It's got to change.
Watch this, Maddie. Is there any chance, like last year we started getting calls. Like, sorry, hey, man, I think I just saw Caleb Williams. And I'm like, what the hell are you seeing Caleb Williams in Jacksonville for? Well, there's only one reason why. So we're smart enough to know, okay. So, Denny, is there any chance like Shedeur Sanders will be showing up in Jacksonville for? No. 100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he won't be one of his guys. All right. I'm just asking.
We've never worked with him.
Okay.
I'd love to work with him, but we've never worked with him.
What do you think of him?
I'm intrigued.
Do you think he will go first, or do you think Cam Ward right now? If I ask you, huh?
He will.
Sanders.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think he's best set.
Yeah, he's intriguing. He's got the NFL's a traits league. The draft is a draft of traits, and when you look at his traits, I mean, there's some elite traits there.
Right.
He's quick decision maker. He knows the game really well. Accurate thrower most of the time, can throw on the move like fairly quick. So yeah, I mean, I think when you're comparing those guys, I think it's probably Shedeur.
What do you think of the? And again, these are just rumors, but I'm asking you. You may know, you may not, and you'll couch it if you don't want to talk about it. This is great.
See, this like he just keeps going, doesn't he?
He know what he's doing, man.
Yeah.
What? But okay, so how about this one? You're Texas.
Yeah.
And now I hear that they're telling the NFL, whoever, the scouts, you guys, I don't know, telling Quinn Ewers, go back for another year.
Yeah.
So Quinn goes, hey, Sark, I'm thinking about coming back another year. Oh, well, playoffs are starting and we need you, but we're going with Arch next year,
That's
Quinn.
tough, man. That's
so
tough. Yeah.
you're going to get a lot of money, but you're going to be playing college ball elsewhere. Well, how do you handle that one?
I don't think he has to have that conversation. My assumption would be that Quinn already knows.
That Arch is the guy.
That if he's going to come back.
It ain't going to be a Texas.
And it's not even, that it's not even like just Sark.
Uh-huh.
The whole state of Texas wants to see this Arch kid. Like, the worst position to be in right now is to be in Quinn Ewers' position.
That's a weird position. This guy's done everything for Texas. He's got him in the playoff, and yet
it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is.
So basically, we're saying, but we think Arch will be better than you next year.
Yeah, again, you go back to that traits thing. They're not even the same player.
Right.
Arch is faster. He's got a better arm. He's like, the only thing you don't have is the film. Right. And you're not, Arch is not going to stay there for another 3 or 4 years. If you're Texas, you got to get your money's worth
If Quinn,
at some point.
If Quinn said, I'm coming back, Arch would leave if Sark came out and said, well, okay.
No question.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
And that's fair.
Yeah, you would expect that, right? I think, I mean, the deal all along probably was, I would think, with Arch was like, you're going to sit here for 2 years and then you're going to roll up there. And now, it's an interesting thing because if you're Quinn, you probably go get $5-6 million to go in the portal. And then the off the field stuff.
Hey,
that's where it starts adding up now. Is these card deals and things like that. Now you're talking.
Let me ask you this.
Stupid money.
Has your guy officially declared for the NFL draft yet?
No.
Does he have to do that? Do they have to do that? How does that work? Do you know how that works?
Yeah.
Like he hasn't put out the on Twitter the picture of himself, Dog Nation.
Right.
It's been great. Thank you so much. Best memories.
You are on it today, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm just asking. Does he have to do that?
Yeah.
That boy on fire, ain't he?
Yes, he does. Yes.
Asking all the good questions.
That is being efforted right now, yes.
Okay, well, we went way long.
Yeah. I know. I've been trying to get out of here for the last 6 minutes.
I can feel the heat coming off his body right now.
What do you think of Jalen Milroe? Will he be here Monday? Will we see Jalen Milroe in town? I'm just asking. What about Riley Leonard?
E, isn't it your job to get us out of here?
Well, we got to go to break, E.
Hey, I let the media mogul do his thing. The mogul asking the tough questions.
Hey, man, I appreciate it.
Of course.
Great
It's
stuff.
always
Happy
fun.
New Year, friend.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas. I'm thinking about you and your family, and
appreciate it.
Stay out of L.A.
All right. I'm going
It's
to
a
try.
cesspool.
I'm
You
going to try.
don't need to be out there. All right. That's Denny Thompson. He can't run away fast enough. That'll do it. We've got more coming up here on The Drill.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. It's the ultimate tailgate. Someone's going to win a tailgate combo pack from Southern Steer Butcher.
Valued at $100.
And it could be you.
Monthly winners get a Corona tailgate tent with a cooler, chair, and
Collectible football.
Enter at 1010XL.com.
Rev up your life with luxury at Vaughn Motor Group on San Jose Boulevard. Right now, used car prices are 12% lower than their peak in April of 2022, making this the perfect time to drive home in a dream car. Specializing in luxury used vehicles, offering you elegance at prices that are finally coming back down to earth. See special listings in the newspaper every Saturday or online at VaughnMotorGroup.com for a complete inventory listing. If you can dream it, you can drive it at Vaughn Motor Group.
Cigar smokers, All-Pro Lyman Leon Cersei here for my favorite spot, Cigars International. The Cigars International Superstore is now open at the Town Center, a massive 6,200 square feet with over 600 cigar brands, a full-service bar, and indoor and outdoor lounges with flat-screen TVs. Give their old-fashioned a try. It's the best that I've ever had. Follow on social for holiday specials and events. Cigars International is now open at the Town Center.
Integrity, persistence, and standing up for victims. It's what you want in a personal injury case and what my friend and lawyer Glenn Cohen brings to every case for over 40 years. Call Glenn at Barnes & Cohen.
Getting you ready for the game. Pre-game Friday. Built by Dreamfinders Homes on 1010XL.
You don't have to be a football star to get a signing bonus. The team at Republic Services needs your skills, and they're paying up to $5,000 for you to join the roster. You'll be joining a winner. As an essential business, the Republic Services trucks have not stopped rolling with hourly and weekly pay and better benefits and vacation packages than the rest of the league. Driver trainees, $1,000 sign-on bonus. CDL drivers, $3,000. Diesel mechanics, $5,000 bonus. Join the winning team at Republic Services today. Visit republicservices.com.
Equal opportunity employer. This is Greg Huntington, a.k.a. The Mangler. I'm on the winning team at Waste Management. If your business needs sustainable environmental services for waste removal and recycling collection, then you can count on the industry leader of WM to deliver results. Go to WM.com/Duval.
You can't go inside your home team's locker room, so Jags beat reporter Hayes Carline goes there for you.
Work on three, 1, 2, 3,
Hayes Carline here. Find my blog at 1010XL.com.
Brought to you by Roland Reach Plumbing, where quality and experience count.
While other books make promises, MyBookie delivers. ET here for MyBookie. In this holiday season, they're stacking the deck in your favor with 12 days of Christmas now through the 31st. A festive lineup of can't-miss opportunities for bettors to cash in. Risk-free Thursday, Super Boost, and free bets. Weekly casino giveaways with hundreds of winners and thousands in cash prizes. All it takes is a 50-cent spin on slots to enter. With the road to New Orleans, bowl games galore, and Christmas Day sports feast featuring NFL action and an NBA doubleheader, this is your season to cash in. The 12 Days of Christmas event is live right now, so don't wait. Lock in today. Use my promo code 1010XL for your first deposit, and MyBookie will give you a little extra to start the holiday hot. MyBookie is offering a 50% deposit bonus for 1010XL listeners. Just sign up using my promo code 1010XL. Whether it's UFC, NFL, college ball, or the casino, you can bet and win with confidence. Make your holiday season a jolly one with MyBookie. Come on, somebody.
Huddle up at Hurricane Grill and Wings, where every day is game day. From their famous wings to refreshing new cocktails, serving up the flavors you crave. And score big with awesome happy hour deals. It's the perfect spot to catch all the football action while enjoying your food faves, cocktails, and beer. Don't miss out. Grab your friends and family and swing by Hurricane Grill and Wings and see what everyone's cheering about. Find the restaurant nearest you at hurricanewings.com.
When my wrist pain was acting up and I needed help, I took Dan Hicken's advice and headed over to see the experts at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. This is Stuart Moore with the PGA Tour. I highly recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. Whenever you have a need, they took great care of me. They'll take great care of you.
This is Dr. Kevin Murphy. The next time you need orthopedic care, you can rely on our team at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Bueller Air and Plumbing presents Are You Cool?
Today's contestant, a professional stamp licker from Jacksonville, Florida, meet Martin Celery.
Oh, gosh. I can't wait to play, Bob.
Well, let's move things along. Tell him what he's won, Johnny.
Wait, but
That's right, Marty. At Bueller Air and Plumbing, we've stocked up on the remaining inventory of low-cost 2024 model air conditioners. So you win. We're passing the savings on to you.
Can I answer a question first?
We need to make room for the 25s, so we're offering great deals on AC replacements while supplies last.
Could I spin the wheel at least? I've been practicing for a year.
With last-minute deals like this, there's no question that you are cool.
What do I tell my kids?
There you go. Have a souvenir t-shirt.
Thanks.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Friday 5-Pack. Brought to you by MyBookie on 1010XL.
Oh, yeah. Take the baseline for a walk. Keep the cymbals splashy. Jeff Prosser has sent in his picks. Oh, it's on like Donkey Kong.
Oh, it's on.
Okay, in case you were wondering, last week, Jeff went 3-1 with a push. So he had a good week. I went 2-3, so I lost one. I had a lead, though. I'm -3 on the year. Jeff is -5. So that's where we are. Jeff ain't here, so I get to go first. How about that?
Hey, do your thing.
Thank you, brother. I like a lot of these games. I'm going to start in the NFL. We got bowl games up there, too. I'm going to go with the Rams against Arizona. -6.5.
The Rams against Arizona -6.5.
I think that's a Saturday game.
Okay.
The Rams -6.5. I think the Rams have to win. Arizona's out of the playoffs. I look for the Rams to play hard and to get the victory at home by a touchdown.
All right.
Jeff, you're up.
Well, Jeff.
Make sure now, E.
Yeah.
You go from the top to the bottom.
Of course.
Well, did he put any weird numbers there?
You're right.
Or they're going to be kind of complaining going on here. E, you got it wrong, we heard one time.
All right.
All right. All right.
And the email reads, greetings from La Dominica.
Okay. Okay.
Let's try these out.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Dan Hicken, you know Jeff pretty well.
Yes, I do.
And if there was an NFL team that Jeff roots for, what team would that be?
Oh, Falcons.
Well, I was going to say Jaguars, but yes. That's the second team I was going to get there.
He took the Jags?
No. I was going to follow up because I expected you to say the Jaguars first.
No, he's a Falcon fan. He just doesn't want to admit it, and that's fine. He loves the Jags, but he's always loved Atlanta. He always will, but he kind of wants people to think he's a Jag fan.
It's funny that you say that.
Yeah.
Falcons +4, Jeff Prosser.
Oh. Who are they playing? Does it say?
He ain't sent me all that.
Falcons plus
Commanders.
Oh. Okay. This would be perfect. If the Falcons could cause his demise, that would make me really happy. All right, I got a pick'em game. Man, I'm going to do this.
Don't do it.
I'm doing it.
No.
Not that one.
All right.
Go Pack Go.
Go Pack Go.
I'm taking Green Bay over Mini. Green Bay is -1, so basically a pick'em game. And I'm going to take – it's at Minnesota. Minnesota's fooled us all year. I'm going to pick the Pack to beat the Vikings.
All right, now, Dan.
Yes, sir.
You know Mr. Prosser very well.
Yes, I do.
And if he had to pick one
I love him like a brother.
If he had to pick one college football to just follow one college football team to follow them each and every Saturday.
Yes.
Where his heart truly lies.
He's taking Georgia Tech against Vandy.
Bro, Florida, bro.
He's taking Georgia Tech. He's a Yellow Jackets fan.
But it's funny you say that. Jeff Ross, Georgia Tech -3. You know that man well.
I know him like the back of my head. He's going fandom on us. Which could be good, could be bad. Oh, I know what I was going to check here. Hold on. Let me check one thing.
Do your thing, young man.
I had to look at this before I make a decision.
No.
Matty Hintz is looking on here.
No impulse decisions.
Yes, he is playing. All right, I'm going to take.
Uh-huh.
This is in honor of you and your fake fandom.
Oh, wow.
Your frauddom.
How about them Canes?
Yes.
Yeah.
I watched Iowa State. They looked one thing to me. Slow. Cam Ward's going to have a big night, win the Pop-Tart MVP, and I'm going to take Miami. -3 against Iowa State.
Okay.
He will confirm all the numbers.
It's basically a home game for Miami, too.
Yes, also true.
Yeah.
All right,
but
Dan.
Miami doesn't travel well, so it doesn't matter.
Even
to
Orlando.
Quite honestly, I bet there's more Iowa State fans there than Miami fans. How about that?
All right, Dan. You know Mr. Prosser well.
I've gotten both of his picks.
Uh-huh. And if it's not the Falcons,
yeah.
What NFL team is he rooting for?
Does this guy pick the Jags over
Jags
the Titans?
-1, Jeff Prosser.
Wow. Yeah, I tried that last week. That didn't go well for me.
What I'm looking at right now is Titans are -1.
Are you?
Yeah.
What site are you on? Because we only use one site.
The Score.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. No.
We'll double check. All right. I'm going to take... Oh, man, I like a lot of these games.
My bookie over here, my boy.
I'm going to take... I'm going to take the Miami Dolphins. -6.5 against the Cleveland Browns in DTR. I don't like DTR. Dolphins got a dub last week. I think the offense will get cranked up a little bit. I'm going to take Miami to beat Cleveland.
Oh, well...
I got 2 Miami teams going, man. I need some dubs from Miami. The area of the country that I went to high school in. I need them to come through.
Well, guess what?
Yes, sir.
When we started this segment, you said it's on like what?
Donkey Kong.
Well, Jeff Prosser, Browns +6.5.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, good. Good.
That one might clinch it for you, buddy.
I've got one more.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take the Denver Broncos +3 against Cincinnati. I know Joe Burrow's better than Bo Nix, but Denver's much better. Cincinnati's been terrible at home. Denver's fighting to get in the playoffs. I think Sean Payton is a better coach than anybody with the last name Taylor I don't like right now because of press. Therefore, I'm going with Denver. Those are my 5 picks. Jeff Prosser's last pick.
Jeff Prosser's last pick. Earlier, like you offended me.
Yes, I did. I'm sorry.
You said that I wasn't a true Miami fan.
You're not.
And you proceeded to take the Hurricane.
I did. Did he take Iowa State?
Iowa State +3.5. He has a +3.5 right here. But he took, I'll confirm, Iowa State +3.5.
Wow. We're going head-to-head in 2
Yeah.
Is there a tiebreaker?
No tiebreaker. If we tie, we'll
They both spin the wheel.
No, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Yours are still up there. I'll make you spin it just for fun.
Bro, what you talking about?
Huh?
I ain't do anything to spin the wheel.
The best one with E, we had E dressed up as a baby in a diaper, walking down to the sip and go with a passy in his mouth. Oh, man. That was the one we wanted so bad.
Oh, man.
The blow-up date was great. What was her name?
Destiny.
We missed Destiny.
You get her name right, bro.
Hey, what happened to Destiny?
He killed her. He murdered her.
Hey,
put her in the lake.
Hey, chill. I don't need that dude with a deep voice from Unsolved Mysteries come looking for me.
All right. To wit, Broncos, Rams, Miami, Green Bay, and UM. Jeff takes UM and the Browns against, or Iowa State and the Browns against me, and then the Falcons, Tech, and the Jags. He's gone hardcore home team. Favorite teams to root for as we head into the home stretch of the Friday 5-Pack. 10 games to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a break. We'll come back with the Lockett Law High School Report next right here on The Drill.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here.
It's the final days to get inflation fighter savings at Arlington Toyota Pre-Owned. The final days to save thousands with just $500 down and $288 per month for a pre-owned 2021 Toyota Corolla. Or you choose a pre-owned 2021 Camry, RAV4, or Tacoma for $500 down and $388 per month. Don't wait. The final days of inflation fighter savings are here. So get to Arlington Toyota Pre-Owned today. Shop in person at 10939 Atlantic Boulevard or online at arlingtontoyota.com.
Local 234 plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and thank you to all the members and contractors for their continued support and partnership. Together, they've helped build a stronger foundation for Jacksonville since 1901. Enjoy spending time with your friends and families this holiday season. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Local 234, make the right connection. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Joint replacement surgery is always a tough decision, but relief from chronic pain may be just around the corner. Dr. George Barry here, and there's a lot to consider to make sure you get the proper diagnosis and best path back to the range of motion and mobility you had. Age, lifestyle, and overall health all play a part. Let the team at Barry Orthopedics give you a full analysis to help you make the best decision. Log on to BarryOrthopedics.com or call the office to make an appointment. With offices across Jacksonville and ready to help you feel good again, we'll get you back on the road to recovery at Barry Orthopedics.
Our slogan, Know Before You Blow, applies to more than just DUI cases. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett of Lockett Law. Battery charges can result in jail time and criminal convictions too, so know before you blow a gasket and hit a loved one or a stranger. Drug crimes like possession of marijuana and cocaine will land you in cuffs too, so know before you blow. In a boating under the influence case, you also have the option to blow or not to blow. So know your options. Know before you blow. Go to knowbeforeyouBlow.com now. Offices Jacksonville.
Dave Benyon here with Zero Res. Did you know that Zero Res does an excellent job of cleaning commercial carpet? We clean hundreds of businesses and churches all over town. If your carpet is due for a good cleaning, give Zero Res a call. For 1 week only, December 26th through the 31st, we are offering 20% off on all commercial carpet cleaning. We will be glad to come do a free estimate. Give us a call and take advantage of this great deal during the Christmas break. That's 20% off on all commercial carpet cleaning. Zero Res spelled forward or backwards, it's the right way to clean.
Hey, it's Mike Dempsey, and you know how I feel about Pella Windows and Doors. Great design, strongest warranties, and the highest quality product. I even chose Pella Windows for my own home. And whether you're a homeowner replacing windows or building a new home or a trade professional working with clients, I know the design experts at Pella will help your project run smoothly and look great. Visit PellaJacks.com or the Pella showroom on Phillips Highway. That's Pella Windows and Doors.
Share your voice anytime on the 1010XL text line.
Are you serious? Installed by Lifetime Flooring.
I gotta say, you're totally blowing my mind right now.
If you can't call or email, text us. 641-1010.
Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you. Call 904-722-1111.
Instant Keys saves the day if you've lost or broken keys. They can program new keys and remotes for nearly every make and model of vehicle at a fraction of the dealership cost. Fast, honest, and reliable locksmith service. Call Instant Keys, 722-1111.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes. Make your holidays bigger and brighter with Prize Picks, the best place to get real money action while watching your favorite sports. With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. The app is really simple to use. Pick two or more players across any sport, pick more or less on their projection, and you can win up to 1,000 times your money. PrizePicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app, is available to play in more than 40-plus states, including California and Texas. Join now because this holiday season, PrizePicks is giving away 2 free picks in December, and they're giving away $30+ million in rewards during Pickmas. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code JAX and get $50 instantly when you play 5. That's code JAX on PrizePicks to get $50 instantly when you play 5. You don't even need to win to receive a $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. PrizePicks. Run your game.
Ladies and gentlemen, boaters and landlubbers, friends, four-legged and two, this is Lisa the Botanista with a huge announcement. Freedom Boat Club is opening a brand new 4th location. That's right, Freedom Boat Club St. Augustine Shipyard is now open. Now members can enjoy unlimited access at Julington Creek, Jacksonville Beach, St. Augustine Comanche Cove, and St. Augustine Shipyard. Freedom Boat Club members also enjoy reciprocal access to over 400 locations across the world. There's never been a better time to join. We are offering our biggest discount ever to celebrate our brand new location. We own and maintain an entire fleet of boats. Join the club, and as often as you like, you can do water sports, inshore fishing, offshore fishing, sandbar hopping, dining on the water, or just cruising around town. Visit us at the St. Augustine Shipyard or stop by any of our locations to see what the Boatsierge experience is all about. Visit us at freedomboatclub.com.
This is Dr. Kevin Kaplan, head team physician for your Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the latest update on the Jags, brought to you by Baptist Health and JOI.
As the season winds down, Jag head coach Doug Peterson doesn't mind facing a familiar opponent in Tennessee.
Obviously they know us, we know them. The familiarity, obviously, with both teams and where both teams are is okay.
Quarterback Mac Jones is also fine in seeing a familiar team.
They can change their game plan. You can change yours. You never know what you're going to get, but at this point in the season, everyone does what they do, and looking forward to the opportunity.
JT Game Day Express is back. Save gas and avoid parking hassles as the Jaguars take on the Tennessee Titans this Sunday. Let them do the driving with multiple locations around town and passes starting at just $10 on the MyJTA app. To learn more, visit jtafla.com. That's your Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute Jaguar update. I'm Sam Nelson.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. They make the plays on and off the field. Now get ready for the Lockett Law High School Report. Brought to you by Lockett Law. Know before you blow.
All right, welcome back to the drill. We're going to change things up a little bit. Just a little bit. Talk a unique sport today. Not a unique sport, but a little bit different. Lenny Rogers, the coach of Creekside High School. Creekside? Boys volleyball team.
Yeah.
You started the program up, Lenny?
I did.
Hold on, what? Boys volleyball?
Yeah.
I did.
How about that?
Hey,
22.
Quick story about that, Dan.
Okay.
Whenever I first went to Clay High School, freshman, bubbly-eyed kid, got to gym. I'm like, cool, I get a hoop in the gym. And basically, they're like, if you want to play basketball, you go outside because in the gym, we play volleyball.
Ooh.
We took volleyball serious in high school.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Volleyball is a great sport.
Fastest growing sport in the country for men's right now.
And the men's, it's interesting because generally we talk about the women's sport is growing. The women's sport. Women's volleyball is great.
Mm-hmm.
Men's volleyball is awesome. If you've ever watched it at the
intense
D1 level, them boys can get up.
They get up, and they hit that ball hard.
They can get up.
The women hit it hard.
Yeah.
So let alone the men.
We just watched Penn State win a women's national championship.
Watch that entire.
Let me ask you something, Coach Roger. Does the men's coincide with the women's, or are they at different times in college?
So, the women play in the fall, the men play in the spring.
Ah.
It's a spring sport.
Is it still West Coast dominated on the men's side?
100%.
100%.
The only school that in the country that competes, there's a few. There's Ohio State, Penn State. It's those are the ones. Everybody else, and maybe Loyola Chicago every now and then. But it's dominated by Long Beach, UCLA, and
Now you help with the women's volleyball at Creekside
with the girls.
What is what your program is the boys volleyball team? What is the difference between the men and the ladies, like in the volleyball
so
world?
I always say this: you can play in courts, side by side courts, and have a boys game go 25-23, 25-23, and have the same score on the other side. The men's game will get done in 45 minutes. The girls' game will get done in an hour and 45 minutes.
So it's
a lot of rallies on the girls' side.
Set up, wham,
pretty much.
You're not digging the spike on the guys.
So, if you could have one position on a men's volleyball team, on your team, that you didn't have to worry about, like one to excel at, which would it be?
A setter.
A setter.
If you don't have
most
a setter,
important, you're dead.
I can tell you this. We've been. And this is not to put any other program down, but we've been the dominant program in the area since we started. And we were at a different level last year because we have probably one of the top 2 setters in the state and maybe top 25 in the country.
Okay.
He is really, really good. Yes, he's really, really good.
All right.
And makes good decisions, put the ball in the right place, and it's just a really, really good guy.
Now, how does a kid like that get a scholarship to play college volleyball? Because it's growing here, but it's not, the sport here in town, obviously.
So unfortunately and actually it happens.
Have you come in wearing an Atlanta Braves hat, by the way, Coach Roger?
It's in honor of Jeff Prosser. Is that
Matty?
Yeah.
Did we invite Coach Roger in here? He's wearing is he dissing me right here, E? Where's your Juan Soto jersey?
I am a Braves. No. I'm not doing that.
I need to get you a Juan Soto jersey.
No, you do not.
Funny story. In the Hicken household, oldest son bought youngest son Juan Soto jersey for Christmas, but didn't tell anybody. Last present opened under the tree from mom to the 2 boys, Juan Soto jerseys. Oh, there was disappointment because mom did it on her own. Didn't do it with my help.
Right.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out. BWR for real.
So she was really disappointed. And it wasn't her fault.
So now there's 3 Soto jerseys.
Well, there's actually 4 because Drew bought himself one too, of course. The oldest one. So,
of course he bought himself one.
I digress, Coach. You were speaking. I'm sorry. How does a young guy, I saw that A and it shook me up.
It's okay.
How does one get noticed here playing volleyball to go play college volleyball?
So you have to play club. Club is the way to go with the boys because they go to.
Most sports are like that now in high school. Anyway,
football's the only sport that's the coaches will still go visit high schools.
That's right.
Now, if
baseball, basketball,
if you want to get seen in volleyball, you attend these tournaments where all these college coaches show up. I went to a tournament in Chicago last year with my club boys team, and on my way to my court, the UCLA, which is the men's national head coach.
Okay, wow.
Right next to it, the Long Beach coach was 2 tables down the road. It's like it's like seeing Saban, seeing it's like that. It was crazy. But that's where you have to do it.
All right, so you have an affinity for the sport. How did you get involved? You grew up playing it?
I grew up playing it back home in Puerto Rico.
Shout out Puerto Rico.
Yes.
Yo soy Berenque. That's Jeff. I don't know. That's what he tells me.
It all the time. It's very mispronounced.
Dan still doesn't know what it means either.
No,
he just repeats.
I am something.
It's okay. No, it's I don't know. It's
don't worry.
Anyway, so
En los Estados Unidos, tengo un caso de lunes. A lot of people don't know I'm bilingual.
Oh
my dog got it all.
Nice. I played it growing up, and I stopped playing it because I got hurt. I got a shoulder injury, back injury, and kind of walked away from the sport for a very long time. Went and raised a family and all that. And then my daughter got me back into it. She took me to a game.
The lovely Liliana.
Yes, Professor Hicken.
One of my former students, by the way.
Yes. One of my she took me to a game to watch a middle school game. And I didn't even realize that boys volleyball was played here in middle school. So I watched it in middle school, and it was just bad.
Right.
And I'm like, I can probably do a little bit better. So I kind of finagled my way into coaching the next year. did it for free and kind of got the itch back and went and coached club for a little bit. And
do you do club now too?
I do. I don't coach boys in club right now. I'm only coaching a girls team. Shout out to 18 Black.
Shout out 18 Black.
Y'all know who you are. And I do coach the assistant coach on the girls at Creekside.
At Creekside, right?
And yeah.
So tell me, where is the best volleyball in the state played? Like when you guys advance, you guys, and you said everybody in St. Johns County plays it. Duval are starting to pick it up. Where's the best volleyball in this state played?
Right now, it's in Winter Park.
In Winter Park.
They went undefeated last year with nothing but juniors.
Now, did you play them last year?
I did.
Okay,
I did.
good.
It was the most fun game I've ever coached. And we lost, but we made it a very competitive.
You compete with them.
We took the first set from them.
That's awesome.
Shorthanded, and I'm looking at the guys. I'm like, I don't like moral victories.
Yeah,
but I was happy with that one,
right?
Because we were shorthanded. We had 7 guys.
Wow.
And they had a really good team. They had the number 1 setter in the state.
Okay,
he's going to Stanford, I think it is, or Pepperdine, which is again another one of those perennial powers.
Yeah.
Really good, really good setter. Doesn't give anything away, so it's very hard to defend. And so we took the first set from them and kept made 3 sets very competitive.
Good.
And then got blown out in the fourth. They're
That's
like,
all right.
Yeah, the wheels came off in the last one.
Yeah.
But I've never lost a game where everybody at the end of the loss was like, this was fun.
And by the way, I bet that they appreciated it as well.
Oh, 100%.
It's a good competition because I'm sure they blow out a lot of teams.
So the 2 coaches are friends of mine,
right?
Especially the head coach there. He's an alumni there, won now 2 state titles there. He's to me, he's going to win it again this year. He's got the same exact group coming back. And so Winter Park right now is the power. Miami Southeast or Southwest. One of those. So Miami Southwest won the title the year before that.
Okay.
And they played for the state title last year again.
Okay.
And they played every other year. Freedom High School is very good. So it fluctuates between Miami and Orlando. Jacksonville is a little diluted right now.
Right.
But as the sport, now that every high school's been 2-3 years playing it, hopefully the talent will start developing from middle school on and be very good.
How is how many times do you have to go out of town to play? Like, are you able to schedule mostly area teams in your schedule?
So for the last 2 years, yes. For the last 3 years, yes. Again, my first year when I coached at St. Augustine, every game was either in Port Orange. I went to Ocala to play a couple times, which I'm thinking when I went to Ocala, Dan, I'm thinking this is going to be an easy win. It's Ocala. There's no volleyball here. Right. Little did I know that the number 1 recruit in the country played in Ocala.
Really?
This dude plays for the Puerto Rican national team now and plays professional in Italy.
Wow.
Got recruited by Long Beach State. The dude is like 6'7".
Wow.
He had maybe 30 kills in the game against us.
Yeah.
In
that's kind of cool, though.
And all my guys were like just looking at him like, we're scared of this guy.
Is this like really good, coach? Is this what really good's supposed to look like? Because this guy's got some. Now, do you got some size on your team this year? Do you scour the hallways of Creekside and see some 6'5" kid and go, hey, if you're not playing basketball,
My first year, I did that a lot. I don't have to do that anymore. The program recruits itself now. My first year, I had to recruit a lot of I went after football players. I went after basketball players. I got this kid that was a sophomore, 6 foot, maybe 6'4", 6'3", 6'4", and the kid was very awkward. It was a sophomore, and I did a lot of open gyms to start and this kid was not great and had a terrible tryout. But during open gyms, he hit one ball that I'm like, I can work with that kid. Okay. He's a sophomore.
Saw something.
We'll train him. Whatever. He's an Edward Waters right now playing volleyball.
Okay.
As a D2 recruit.
Yeah.
So that's a kid that we developed from nothing to make him like the sport of volleyball to do that, and that was awesome. His name is Bryce, and I know he's listening right now. So
shout out Bryce.
Shout out Bryce.
Shout out Bryce.
All right. Well,
I want to say one thing about Lenny real quick, because everybody's sitting here. He just gave this very happy story about his team lost.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Let me tell you something.
Yes, sir.
Coach here hates losing.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
We used to be neighbors.
Yes.
And there was not anything that was not a competition. I killed more snakes. No, you killed more snakes. No. He hates to lose. So don't go into his program thinking that he's not going to do anything other than want to win. I can promise you that.
Oh, 100%. That's the truth. But I do enjoy winning more than I hate losing. You have to enjoy the wins when you get them, because right now we're in the cycle, at least at Creekside, where we are very, very good, and the talent coming up. The freshmen that I just met, the freshmen at an interest meeting about 2 weeks ago, and I've seen those kids playing since they were 12 years old.
Right.
There's some kids on that team that are going to contribute for a while, and those kids are going to play in college. But at some point, I'm going to go into that interest meeting and go like, oh, we're trending down. It'll happen. It's cyclical. It'll be that way.
Sure.
It's happening. It's going to happen to Bartram after this year.
Well, congratulations on all your success, and thank you for doing what you do with boys volleyball, because it's a great sport that opens up for a lot of guys who find a sport that they like, and every kid in high school should play a sport. So that's another option for them, and good for you for doing it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lenny
so much.
Roger, he's the head coach at Creekside men's volleyball team, also helps out with the ladies, very involved in the sport in St. Johns County. Most importantly, father of the great Liliana Roger. This is The Drill. That's a Lock of Law high score report. No Before You Blow Out. Thanks to Lee Lockett. We're back with the 9 o'clock Nasty. Got to get the kids out of here. 9 o'clock Nasty coming up next.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
It's the ultimate tailgate. Someone's going to win a tailgate combo pack from Southern Steer Butcher.
Valued at $100.
And it could be you.
Monthly winners get a Corona tailgate tent with a cooler, chair, and
collectible football.
Enter at 1010XL.com.
Now you can watch 1010XL shows all day on X, Facebook, and YouTube. Brought to you by MyBookie. Experience Vegas from the comfort of your phone anytime, anywhere. Sign up today. Use promo code 1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Where's the longest cave system in the world? The answer in a moment.
There's always a good reason to compare homeowners' insurance rates. You may be paying too much. Protect your home with a Southern Oak insurance policy today.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
With over 400 miles meandering through 3 counties, Mammoth Cave National Park in Kentucky is the longest cave system in the world.
Southern Oak Insurance. Our family protecting yours.
Hey folks, Dave Binion here with Zero Res. At Zero Res, we love rugs. We will treat your fine Oriental rugs with the tender and loving care they deserve. Gerard, the Zero Res rug manager, is one of the few certified master rug cleaners in Florida. If you want your rugs cleaned with tender loving care, call Zero Res. Right now, get your rugs washed and we will give you 25% off. Zero Res, spelled forward or backwards, it's the right way to clean.
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Start your Sunday off with a cup of Joe and some sports medicine intel. This is Joe C. inviting you to join me and Dr. George Bari for Breaking Bones every Sunday morning at 7:30. And if you miss an episode, just look for Breaking Bones wherever you listen to podcasts.
Frank Franzi here for Stanley Pools. You know, pool design has come a long way, and if your pool is outdated, Stanley Pools specializes in bringing older pools up to date for the whole family to enjoy. That's why I did it a few years ago, and man, I love the way my pool looks now after we added travertine pavers and so much else. Stanley Pools has been serving our community since 1988, so call them today at 269-7277 or find them online at StanleyPoolsFL.com. That's Stanley Pools, a family tradition of fine swimming pools.
The 1010XL Restaurant of the Day.
Moss Fire Grill in Riverside. Happy hour 3 to 7 with drafts, margaritas, and handcrafted bites starting at only $5. Moss Fire Grill.
See you on the rooftop.
Hicken here for Bout 9 Associates, where you'll find Jacksonville's most esteemed eye doctors at each of their locations. After being selected for one of the most competitive ophthalmology fellowships in the world,
Dr. Frank Bowden is frequently called upon for his expert opinion. He is currently one of the few cornea and external disease specialists in the area and the founder of Bowden Eye. Visit Bowden Eye & Associates today and experience the difference. Bowden Eye & Associates, keeping the First Coast focused.
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
This is Hayes Carline for Kingfish Pest Control. Are you tired of spiders, ants, roaches, or other pests invading your home turf? Call the winning team at Kingfish Pest Control. I can tell you from my own experience, Kingfish will sack mosquitoes, tackle rodents, and intercept termites before they can blitz into your home. And right now, score 20% off your new pest control service when you start during the 2024 football season. Save big and defend your home with Kingfish Pest Control, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too. From Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, rolling lot bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
The team at Hidden Hills Golf Club invites you to book your next round of golf with us. At Hidden Hills, we love the game, and we'll provide you with a memorable golf experience at one of the most unique golf courses in North Florida. Check us out at hiddenhillsgc.com.
While other books make promises, my bookie delivers. PT at my bookie. And this holiday season, they're stacking the deck in your favor with 12 days of Christmas now through the 31st. A festive lineup of can't-miss opportunities for bettors to cash in. Risk-free Thursdays, super boosts, and free bets. Weekly casino giveaways with hundreds of winners and thousands of cash prizes. All it takes is a 50-cent spin on slots to enter. With the road to New Orleans, bowl games galore, and a Christmas Day sports fest featuring NFL action and an NBA doubleheader, this is your season to win. The 12 Days of Christmas event is live right now. Lock in today. Use my promo code 1010XL with your first deposit, and my bookie will give you a little extra to start your holiday hot. My bookie is offering a 50% deposit bonus for 1010XL listeners. Just sign up and use my promo code 1010XL. There's a reason my bookie has been the go-to for serious bettors for 10 years. Whether it's UFC, NFL, college ball, or the casino, you can bet and win with confidence. Make your holiday season a jolly one with my bookie. Come on, somebody.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Riddle Wellness. FSU head coach Mike Norvell says he's fired up to add transfer offensive lineman Luke Pettibin to the roster of Florida State. Head coach added he brings grit and toughness with his style of play, and he'll be a great asset to the team's offensive line. Tampa Bay Buccaneers game against the Carolina Panthers Sunday continues to be a must-win for the Bucs if they hope to have any chance for the playoffs. They have to keep pace with the Atlanta Falcons, who will take on the Washington Commanders this Sunday. Our pro teams around the state found the Miami Heat getting payback against the Orlando Magic for the loss last Saturday. They defeated the Magic in a nail-biter on Thursday evening. For the Miami Dolphins, Sunday's game against the Cleveland Browns is another must-win situation. With no margin for error, the Dolphins hope to stay in the postseason hunt for at least another week. And that's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
All right, welcome back. Hanging out here. We got Matt Henson in the house. Got E, got myself, just chilling here on a Friday. A lot of things going on. And E, for the 7th year, is doing his Sock It To Me sock drive. So he tell us a little bit about your foundation and what you do, and we'll get things started here and see if we can help you out.
Oh, man. So, this is year 7 of the sock drive. Mm-hmm. So how it all started 7 years ago, I was, I was out and about. I was in the streets. I was doing my thing. But as I was walking to my car, I saw a homeless gentleman. He was sleeping on a cardboard box.
Mm-hmm.
One thing about it, I hate when my feet are cold. I can't sleep if my feet are cold. And it was a cold night out. So at that moment, I had a hoodie on. I took my hoodie off, covered the gentleman's feet, and I went about my business. But at that point, I was like, man, like, that's not a cool feeling. I want to be able to do something. And over the years, I was able to build a platform, build a foundation with like-minded people like myself that were willing to help me build this sock drive. I did some research and found out that socks were the least donated but most requested item by the less fortunate. So at that point, I'm like, all right, cool. Let's rally the troops and see what we can do. Mm-hmm. And now we're in year 7 of giving back to those who are in need. This initiative started around Christmas time, and so I just kind of wanted to keep it going. So this is year 7 of the sock drive, and I need some help because we're very fortunate with what we have, and we kind of take those things for granted.
Yes, sir.
Socks are something that you would, you get a hole in one of your socks, you're throwing a pair away. Mm-hmm. Well, there's some people out there that's wearing the same socks and underwear since Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We don't think about that.
Yeah.
So, this is my cause to help bring awareness to the less fortunate by providing socks. And that's what the whole foundation was started upon, and I try to keep it going like that.
Well, we appreciate it. And he does a big sock ball as well. Right,
man. Dano. I love getting dressed up and doing my thing.
Sneaker ball is actually.
It's a sneaker ball, so I wanted to do something different. So over the years, as I was doing, I was on the streets. I was handing out the socks, but then COVID hit, so it made it a little bit different. So I had to transition. I had to stick and move. So I ended up turning it into a sneaker ball, where it's a celebration where everybody could come out, dress up, throw on your suits. Ladies, throw on those gowns, but throw on some sneakers. But bring some socks and essential items so we can still provide the needs to the less fortunate. But we having a good time while we're doing it.
Yeah, and I think it's great and much appreciated. And so if you want to help out, what do they do, E, if they want to help out?
So the GoFundMe is up. All you have to do is go to GoFundMe.com, type in "sock it to me," and then you'll see that's there. But if you want to be a part of the sneaker gala that's happening January 11th, and where proceeds from that also goes towards this cause. Like I said, it's a good time. The sneaker, I rent out the WJCT building. It's a red carpet affair. There's a band. There's a DJ. And man, anything that has to do with ET, I try to make it the best time of your life. So come check it out.
It'll be fun, that's for sure. On the text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures, I got 10 dimes down on Winter Park to win the State Boys Volleyball Championship this year. Good looking out, boys.
Oh, come on, you degenerate.
Yeah. That's smart. That's smart play right there.
Degenerate.
That's smart play right there.
It's probably Coach Roger trying to get his team riled up.
I'm just looking at this headline for in Spanish. Somebody sent me in it's a soccer one. But I don't know enough about it, so I'm not going in there. Not going down that road.
You have no clue, right?
Don't have a clue.
Don't do it.
I might get set up there. I'm not going to get set up. I refuse to get set up. So anyway, back on the show. Listen, our poll question, one of the things we've been talking a lot about is the Jaguars today. And obviously there's, are you going to the game? Are you not going to the game? A lot of people have different opinions, and I did notice differing opinions, and both make sense. Look. Debating that now. Have season tickets that I can't give away, but do I want to make the drive up from Orlando for this team? Probably not. I get it.
Yeah, that's tough right there.
On the flip side, absolutely not the season we hope, but still enjoy going with my wife and my son. I went with my dad. I now take my son. That part is worth just being there with him. Go Jags. So good for them. Either way, no judgment zone. You know what? I don't mind. Some people are so ticked off they don't want to go. Hey, that's fine. Some people go no matter what. That's fine, too. What now?
I'm laughing at Doc T.
What'd he do?
When he threw his hat. He threw his hat on the field.
Doc T did.
And security tried to give it back to him.
I don't want it.
He said, you keep it.
You keep it. That's Doc T.
He's a passionate fan.
Passionate fan, man.
Yes, I get it.
Listen, man, we want to win, man. We want to enjoy. We want to have fun. We want to cheer, man. It's been the worst year this year for that.
Expectation levels definitely like bubble got popped.
Year.
Bubble got popped.
Yeah. And big picture, and what we've talked a lot about is Trevor Lawrence, 4 years, and really kind of a waste this year. Definitely a waste. First year a waste, and then 2 9-8s, which are okay, but we got to find a person, a coach, general manager, who's going to surround the kid with talent, because we're locked in with this guy, $55 million a year.
We locked in.
All right. And get the best out of him. Get the best out of him.
It's funny you say that, Dan. We need to get the best out of him. We need to get the best out of 41.
Yep.
We need to get the best out of 3.
Yep.
Everybody who
That's
got
a good
paid,
point.
we need to get the best out of them.
That's a good point. And that's what we haven't gotten yet. And so it's got to be somebody who can build the culture, who can demand, because, again, our season was over in September this year. Remember that. And whether you blame, whatever you blame, we got Trevor Lawrence, and in the first game, we had him throw it 21 times, and we lost. It was 12 of 21, okay, for 162 yards. Then we played Cleveland. He was sub 50%, 15 of 30 for 220. Then we played Buffalo, and he threw that hideous pick, if you remember.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not wrong.
No, you're not wrong.
Then we played Houston. He went 18 of 33 for 169. This is ridiculous. Okay, then we got our first win, and we played Indy, and the kid went 28 of 34 for 371. And I thought to myself, does he have to play this good for us to win? Because the following week he was pretty good against Chicago. We got hammered again.
I think there's a fair assessment to say that we believe that 16, Trevor Lawrence, has the ability to put us over the top, but he wasn't put in the positions to put us over the top.
Right.
So, we can't. This season wasn't on him.
Right.
It was the situation he was put in. Right? The play calling, playbook, all the dysfunction that's going on in there. So, but this next go around, that's why we said earlier, this next hiring is crucial. It's critical. It's critical.
Crucial. He had a 4-game set. His first 4 games were terrible. Terrible. Not good enough, man. Second 4-game set was winning football. For him, not for the team. We won 2. We lost 2. That's the best we're going to do ever. Obviously, then we got swept by the NFC. He played well against Green Bay. He's 21 of 32 for 308 yards. Philly had the comeback, but still 16 of 31. Trevor Lawrence should never be at 50%, bro. Never. He's sub 50% against Cleveland. 21 to 38 against Buffalo.
So yeah, now is that because
16
of the
to
ability
31 against Philly. Those are terrible, man.
Yeah.
Well, we have a great history in the Jaguars system of ruining potential quarterback picks.
Well.
I mean, and I think a lot of it comes down to the quarterbacks getting the crap beat out of them because they don't have the protection, and they get scared, and then they would start going to check downs.
But not this year. This year, you can't blame the O-line. 27 sacks, 6th best in the NFL. Can't do it. Won't allow it. It's easy to go to the offensive line and blame them, but, it is what it is. So, anyway, point being, whatever happens, Trevor's here. I'd get his input, too. Maybe we should get Dabo. He got the best out of him. I don't know. But something has to happen, and something is going to happen, and it's going to happen a week from Monday. It has to. So, and I think everybody knows that. And I think, again, while Shad Khan has been very quiet and plays these things close to the vest and was very absent after that Detroit loss, where we all thought maybe this is the day, bye week, it didn't happen. A week from Monday, we will be sitting here just waiting to get the word. And we'll see. I don't know. I believe, I know something's going to happen. I don't know how much is going to happen. But we can't imagine going on with again, if you want to go back, I was in the room when the owner sat there and said, I know who I want to call plays.
Yeah.
I was there when he said it. I was there. And I know what he meant. So did everybody else, right, E?
We knew what he meant.
We know what he meant. And did the coach do that?
No, man.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. So, you okay? But you made your bed.
Yes, you did.
He made his bed. There's no, it is what it is.
And he works for probably the most patient owner in the NFL.
Unbelievable. And then somebody else told the owner, it's the best team the Jags have ever had. Not even close. It's one of the worst teams the Jags have ever had. Again, there has to be fallout from that. There has to be. And a lot of you will sit there and, oh, Dan, and I'm telling you, no chance. To the point that I would say something stupid like on Twitter, that I'll do this if this doesn't happen. I'm just not going to do that, though.
I wonder how
just not going to do that.
How do you think Shad feels when he walks in the room with the rest of the owners?
What's that?
How does Shad feel when he walks in the room with the rest of the owners?
Yeah.
Like, it gets quiet when Shad kind of walks in the room, like, as far as when it comes to football. Because for those who say he doesn't want to win, of course he wants to win, man.
Correct.
Like, that's like whenever you take your car to the car club, you want the shiniest car, you want the best looking car, you want the prettiest girl, like, you want the best team. And he walks in those rooms, it's embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
It's embarrassing.
By the way, on the text line, if you're not going to the game, a great option, donate to Big Brother, Big Sister charity. I did it with my FSU tickets. They were very thankful. So there's things you can do. It's always, I'm a big believer in that, by the way. If you're not going to, and I'm a season ticket holder, if I don't go to the game, I always make sure I say, well, make sure we give the tickets away to somebody who can use them.
Yeah.
I don't care who, just somebody who wants to go. So, and I guarantee if I said right now, I got 2 tickets to give away to the Jags games.
Lines blown up.
Yeah. Not reading that. It's ridiculous. Some of you, if you're wondering why a Spanish paper would put a Premier League squad woes on their cover, City's manager, Pep Guardiola, manager of the legendary Barcelona squads once upon a time, his plight is a little bit like Saban. We're still at Alabama with a seemingly usually solid team, but got mauled, losing 4 out of 5. It's astonishing. So that's why. So anyway, that's going on across the pond. We'll take a break. We'll keep it rolling. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. It's the ultimate tailgate. Someone's going to win a tailgate combo pack from Southern Steer Butcher.
Valued at $100.
And it could be you.
Monthly winners get a Corona tailgate tent with a cooler, chair, and
collectible football.
Enter at 1010XL.com.
Here's Linda Beaver.
Have you heard? Beaver Toyota and Beaver Chevrolet are aiming to sell 1,000 vehicles this December. How? I've told my team to take all reasonable offers. We won't lose your business over price. With thousands of cars, trucks, and SUVs on the ground, all priced to sell, we guarantee the most money for your trade and the easiest car buying experience ever. I promise we ain't leaving nothing on the table, but you've only got 1 week left. Visit Beaver Toyota in St. Augustine or Beaver Chevrolet in Jacksonville. We're here to wow you.
Hey, Florida drivers, the holiday season is upon us. When celebrating, always plan ahead and know all your options. If you drink, don't get behind the wheel. Instead, designate a sober driver or catch a ride service. And if you are the designated sober driver, commit to staying sober. Besides, a DUI could cost you $10,000. Not exactly the best gift you could give yourself. Celebrate responsibly and remember to drive sober or get pulled over. This message brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Here's Ben and John Lupo, owners of Beards Diamonds.
It's funny, my dad has sold people engagement rings, and now I'm selling their kids engagement rings and anniversary gifts and birthday gifts.
We're blessed with the relationships we've built over the years.
Check out our full inventory at beardsdiamonds.com.
Beards Diamonds in the St. John's Town Center.
Duck Duck Rooter wants you to join our VIP membership program. This will give you peace of mind knowing your plumbing, heating, and cooling systems are running their best. Ready to join? Call 904-862-6769. That's 904-862-6769.
Mia O'Brien is going to be the first woman president of the United States of America.
Catch me weekdays from noon to 2 on Helmets and Heels.
And she could run later this year even, and I would vote for her.
All things Mia are driven by Arlington Toyota on 1010XL.
Attention skilled electricians. Are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just a job, but an experience, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
Now that's what I call high-quality H2O. If you want high-quality water in your home at a fair price that won't scare you to death, then talk to someone who knows water and is not a pushy salesman. Contact your local water boy, Keith. I install premium equipment and can repair or even rebuild your existing system. In a business known for aggressive sales tactics, let me show you how my approach is different. If you've got any water problems, contact the water boy at waterboyjack.com.
Brackish Vodka, the official vodka of UNF Athletics, 100% made in Jacksonville, is available at all local liquor stores. Visit Browdy's, Total Wine, ABC, Shores, Golden, Sahara's, Golden Ox, and more. Drink our gluten-free San Francisco Spirit award-winning vodka and see why it's the smoothest vodka you can buy. When you drink Brackish Vodka, you support all of our local employees and all the money stays in Jacksonville. Drink Brackish Vodka and live life slightly salty. Proud partner of the Jaguars.
If you're ready to transform your yard with a fence that stands out, elevate your curb appeal with Superior Fence and Rail. Superior takes pride in offering first-class service, friendly installers, and unmatched fence products. Mention this ad and get $250 off your next project. It's time to get off the fence and call today.
When you're on the fence, about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
I'm with Greg from Cycles of Jacksonville. No matter the weather, Triumph has an unbelievable selection of rides where you can get out and just enjoy the highway.
They do. The new Rocket is out, the new color schemes, the Tiger 1200, which has been revamped. These bikes are nice, gorgeous, and ready to ride.
And if you want to take a look at the selection, they can just roll into the showroom and see a full variety.
We've got them all in stock and ready to go.
So if you log on, cyclesofjacksonville.com, search the Triumph line, and then head into the showroom, you'll be impressed. Cycles of Jacksonville.
Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you.
Instant Keys saves the day if you have lost or broken keys. They can program new keys and remotes for nearly every make and model of vehicle at a fraction of the dealership cost. Fast, honest, and reliable locksmith service. Call 722-1111.
Instant Keys. Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
All right, welcome back. Hanging out here. We were talking about the Jags. Our friend Matt Hinson is here, by the way, hanging out with us. Hi, Matty. How you doing? Merry Christmas.
I'm hopeful for 2025.
Yeah. Now you have two young ones, so you probably had a fun Christmas.
Oh yeah, we had a great Christmas.
Yeah, that's always good. That's always good. I love. There's a wonderment in a child's eyes at Christmas time.
Oh yeah.
That is second to none, and you've got to enjoy those. You got to enjoy those. Those are pretty cool. Those are pretty cool. We have football today, by the way, in case you're wondering. Lots of college football today. So, and it starts at noon. So really, like I said, when we say Football Friday, man, I mean Football Friday. I mean, we got things cooking here. Today, we have 5 games. Oklahoma Navy, right at high noon. Georgia Tech, Vandy at 3:30. Texas Tech, Arkansas at 7. So they're better games. Syracuse at Washington State at 8, and SC and Texas A&M at 10:30. You got 5 games. And then Saturday, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bowl games. 8 bowl games. Starting at 11 a.m. with UConn, North Carolina, BC, Nebraska. Iowa State, Miami goes at 3:30 to name a couple. BYU, Colorado is tomorrow night at 7:30. And ends with a 9:15 Louisiana Tech and Army. And then throughout the week, you have bowl games. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Next Thursday's Duke and Ole Miss, Tax Slayer Gator Bowl, by the way. So you have that. And, of course, you have the playoff games going on Wednesday. Actually, they start Tuesday night with the Fiesta Bowl, Penn State, Boise State. Then you have Texas, Arizona State, Ohio State, Oregon, Notre Dame, Georgia. And that's the Chick-fil-A Peach, the Rose, and the Sugar. And then NFL. We had 8 bowl games on Saturday. You got Chargers, Patriots, must win for the Chargers. You got Broncos, Cincinnati, kind of an eliminator. And you got Arizona and the Rams Saturday. You follow me? So we got a lot of games going on starting today and going throughout the weekend. Of course, the Jags play Sunday at 1 o'clock in the game that nobody cares about, but us here in Jacksonville, maybe a few Tennessee fans. I doubt there'll be many Tennessee fans there either. Over under 39.5. Ooh-wee. That's low. That's low. So we'll see what happens. Hold on one second. Just checking with you about a procedural. I'm back. Just checking it out, making things happen. So anyway, we'll see how that goes, and we'll look forward to that and go from there as we talk some NFL. We talked a lot about college ball. We haven't talked much about the playoffs. We had Denny Thompson in here. He basically confirmed Carson Beck is headed to the National Football League. He didn't basically confirm. He's like, where's all this other talk coming from? So that's that situation. So Carson Beck will be off to the NFL, and we wanted to see that. Oh, we got the old
oldie but a goodie.
Oldie but a goodie.
He's riding high right now.
He is riding high. Let's bring in the legendary, you know him, you love him, Buckeye Bill. Hello, Buckeye Bill.
Gentlemen, how are you?
How you doing, sir?
Buckeye.
I'm doing well.
You got to be doing well.
Great.
You got to. I kind of think that your team might win this whole thing, quite honestly.
Well, I'm glad you think that way, but if you're in the state, inside the state that's round on the ends and high in the middle, you got to say that's a positive thought. It's not thinking.
Buckeye Bill, do you concur with Herbie and the lunatic fringe talk about Ryan Day, or because I know you're Buckeye through and through. I know you speak the truth, and I know you hate losing to the school up north more than anyone. So, where are you with Coach Day?
If he doesn't win it all, he'll be gone.
Wow,
straight and to the point.
There you go. There you go. Wow.
A lot of people wanted him gone after that game was over.
Oh, I'm sure they did. They were beside themselves.
There's no getting around it.
Yeah, I know. I understand. We don't lose to the school up north, and you've been losing to the school up north of late, which is stunning. Stunning.
This is the 4th time, and it will be the last, whether it's him or somebody else.
If you win a national championship, is it tainted, Buckeye Bill, or are you going to be happy?
I will be pleased, but I will not be happy because we didn't acquire everything that should have been with the talent in Columbus this year. It should have been undefeated, could have been a Big Ten title, then go and win the national. Then it would have been a very good year. But the way it is now, we need the title, and everybody up here is starting to talk who's the coach next year.
If Ryan Day left, who would you want, Buckeye Bill?
I think it could be another Buckeye.
Vrabel?
Yes.
Okay.
And I would be happy and delighted as all get out.
All right. Well, listen, you have yourself a happy new year. Don't be a stranger. Let's see what Ohio State can do here down the stretch.
Yes, sir. You also.
All right. Thank you,
Take
friend.
care.
That's our friend Buckeye Bill.
See you,
Hey,
Buckeye.
E. Can you tell people what LeBron said the other day again? Because I got some numbers for you.
Oh, LeBron said, in the NFL, I love the NFL, but today, Christmas Day, it's our day.
Okay.
What did the numbers say?
Chiefs Steelers 24.1 million. Ravens Texans 24.3 million. So over 24 million. Knicks Spurs 4 million. Celtics Sixers 5 million. Timberwolves Mavs 4 million. Lakers Warriors 7 million. Nuggets Suns 3 million.
He was riding off the high of the win, man. It was a good game.
That was a really good game, man.
It was a good game.
Yeah, they were going to each other. Him and Curry were going.
Well, let's keep it real here.
Yeah, look,
we got to be
bro,
factual.
Come on, bro. You know better.
Do we got to be factual? That's all I'm asking.
He's getting older. He's getting older.
Yeah. So, I love everything. This doesn't take into consideration there are 17 regular season NFL games as opposed to 82 NBA games. Unless the NFL were a dying league, I would think a single NFL game will always have more viewers. Bro.
I'm not going to answer that.
Yeah. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. It was a good game, though.
It was.
It was a good game. It was a fun game. And it just, but again, like I said, when we did the college football playoff numbers with the NFL lousy games on that Saturday, smash. NFL's king.
NFL a bunch of bullies. Why didn't
bullies.
Why didn't they play on Tuesday, on Christmas Eve?
Because they're going to play on Christmas Day, no matter the day. Hey, wait till it's on Tuesday and you're playing Sunday, Tuesday. They'll do it.
Oh, man.
They'll do it. Hey, this is the drill. We'll make the turn for home coming up.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here.
Frank Frangie here. It's the holiday season, and Nimnik Buick GMC is here for you. Whether you're making memories on the road or continuing family traditions right here in Jacksonville, you can always count on us because there's nobody but Nimnik. This month, save up to $10,000 off select new GMC Sierra 1500s or enjoy rates as low as 0% zero APR financing. That's right, 0%. Shop online 24/7 at NimnikBuickGMC.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
This is the Mangler. Years of playing football coupled with lifestyle left my feet mangled with neuropathy. I was experiencing burning, tingling, and numbness. I spoke with 2 foot specialists and they told me there was no cure. They were wrong. I found Dr. Nate Riddle in Ponte Vedra. After utilizing his neuropathy treatment for only 2 weeks, I noticed a difference in my feet. I was regaining my feeling and balance. If you want relief from nerve pain, call Dr. Nate for a free consultation at Riddle Wellness, 904-395-5598.
Hey, poker fans! The Best Bet Winter Open Series returns to Best Bet Jacksonville from January 23rd to February 2nd. Satellites into the $1,500 main event kick off January 4th. Take your shot at big payouts with 8 action-packed events and $500,000 in guarantees. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more details. That's bestbetjacks.com. And we'll see you at the Winter Open starting January 23rd.
Pre-game Friday.
Built by Dream Finders Homes. Homes built to fit your lifestyle on 1010XL.
I'm here with Danny Van Sickle, director of the Electrical Training Alliance. Danny, tell me about your program.
Hey, Rick, we're a 4-year electrical apprenticeship. Our students start out making over $40,000 a year and right now make over $90,000 a year, including benefits. There is no tuition or student debt. You just have to apply and get accepted.
Did you say no tuition and no student debt?
You heard that right, Rick. Once you're accepted to the program, your only cost for the books and the course fees, about $800 a year.
That sounds like an amazing opportunity. How can I learn more?
Just go to etajax.org and you can apply there.
Apply by May 15th.
Man, jack of all trades, masters of none? It just feels like at every turn nowadays, every company can do all work. Not us. Hi, Stevie Beatrice here, second-generation plumber right here in Jacksonville, Florida. We are your master plumbing company that only focuses on all your plumbing needs. So for your next plumbing job, don't call another Jack. Call Beatrice Plumbing, where plumbing is what we do and plumbing is what we're great at. Beatrice Plumbing, here to help.
This Date in Sports History is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
On December 27, 1981, Edmonton Oiler Wayne Gretzky becomes the fastest NHL player to get 100 points in a season, with 4 goals and an assist in their win over the Los Angeles Kings.
Frank Frangie here. Big Chief Tire makes auto care affordable with 6-month financing with the CFNA card. Plus, get $50 off your first purchase when you sign up. Whether you need new tires, brakes, or general checkup, Big Chief's expert technicians will take care of your car with top-notch service. And with no interest for 6 months, now is the perfect time to handle your vehicle needs. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com or call 904-932-0950 to apply for your CFNA card today. Big Chief Tire keeps Jacks rolling.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
A lot of companies will tell you they're the best. At Custom Tree Surgeons, they show you every time. Custom Tree Surgeons has built an all-pro team. Every tree service professional has years of experience, continually trained and certified. They know what, when, and how to handle any job. It gets done efficiently and quickly by a team of experts. So for tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, and emergency services, forget any name other than Custom Tree Surgeons. There is no job they can't do better. Go to website CustomTreeSurgeons.com. That's CustomTreeSurgeons.com, and let them show you how the job is supposed to get done.
This is Greg Huntington, a.k.a. The Mangler. I'm on the winning team at Waste Management. WM is the largest sustainability company in North America. If your business needs sustainable environmental services for waste removal and recycling collection, then you can count on the industry leader of WM to deliver results. Your services will be completed in a timely, safe, and eco-friendly manner. Go to WM.com/Duval. That's WM.com/Duval and get signed up today. If anyone can talk trash, it's the Mangler.
This holiday season, send someone you love a beautiful arrangement from Kuhn Flowers. Frank Frangie here, and I know that when you order from Kuhn, you'll show them how much you care. Online at KuhnFlowers.com.
This is Dr. Kevin Kaplan, head team physician for your Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the latest update on the Jags, brought to you by Baptist Health and JOI.
Jaguars head coach Doug Peterson with the latest injury update ahead of Sunday's matchup against the Tennessee Titans.
Walker Little, he'll be out, with the ankle. Probably miss the rest of the year. Savage is still in the concussion protocol. So day to day, obviously, we'll see how that progresses. Ventrell's ankle, we'll see today. Probably be limited today. Everyone else is, dinged up, obviously, but should be, Brenton Strange will be fine. Tyson's good. The ones that came out of the game but were returned, all be good for the game.
Doug Peterson with the latest on injuries with your Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute Jaguars update. I'm Andrew Gibson.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Now the cool down with Donovan Air Electric and Plumbing, keeping Jack's cool since '87.
I'm cooling down from the end of the season. I'm happy, but I'm excited because I got so much football. I mean, again, you can watch football starting at noon today until Sunday night at midnight, straight through. So, I mean, this is the best football weekend of the year. And quite frankly, I think I'll find myself, and I've kind of got both. I like both college and pro, but I'll probably watch more NFL tomorrow again than the college games, quite frankly. There's just a little bit more at stake,
Yeah, I'm there too.
Yeah.
I know what game you're going to be watching, the college race, though.
Miami
and Iowa State.
Yeah.
Me too.
A little bit riding on that.
Yeah, we got a lot riding on that.
I'm going to be locked in too.
Oh, that's right. He's a fan of Miami.
He can't name 3 starters on Miami.
Man, stop it.
Do you want me to? Don't make me embarrass you.
Bro,
I love you, but I don't want to do this.
Uncle Dan, just stop, man.
Okay.
Just chill.
All right. We'll let it go. We'll let it go. There's no point in doing it. But anyway, we'll see. And then the Jags play Sunday at 1 o'clock, which kind of messes up my watching schedule. I suddenly enjoy the red zone, but the red zone is more fun than the Jaguars. And I don't know what they'll do, but we had 700 votes in our Dream Finders poll question today. Are you going to the Jags game this weekend? 50% said they'd rather watch paint dry.
Sounds like there's going to be a lot of home improvement projects on Sunday.
They just, and I don't blame them. Again, they're it's just there's a disappointment with this team.
Yeah, I get it, but ain't no I don't know the way I'm built because I'm a true fan. I may come here and I may be upset because they lost, but there's no way that the Jaguars are playing and I'm not in touch with it. Whether I'm listening to it or I'm watching it. I want to know.
I want to talk quarterbacks before we get out of here.
Okay.
I finally figured out what the downfall of C.J. Stroud was.
What's that?
Well, if you go back and look.
Okay.
He was linked to a lady that he shouldn't have been linked to.
Amber Rose?
Thank you very much.
So what are you saying? Everybody who's linked to Amber Rose goes on a downfall?
Well,
they go
how's
plummeting?
he played since then?
Well, he was linked to her either before or during last year.
Correct. And it went downhill there.
I guess, yeah, but he was still playing good while he was linked to her. I guess maybe it just took a little bit of time.
Let me see when. Let me get an exact date.
It had to be during or before last season. It wasn't before. Or was it before this season?
Maybe. Don't you think we should find out?
You know what? It might have been.
I think it was in the off season.
It could have been. You know what? It was probably the off season after his rookie year.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Yeah, you know what? You might be right, bro.
February 16th, 2024.
Oh, my goodness. That was this year.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness. My bad, bro. I forget you're in touch with the culture, man. My bad.
Hey, I'm just saying. And again, I take great joy in watching Houston's demise.
But what trend is he following? Who else has come to their demise once linked with her? Can you tell me?
I'm not saying it's her specifically.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying it's...
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I'm just curious.
Does she have a list?
I don't know. You tell me.
You know the culture better than me.
I do.
All right, here's the list I'm showing. We got James Harden.
Oh.
Now, listen, this is a website, so I'm not saying any of this is true.
James Harden's still doing well, man.
We've got
Kanye.
Yeah,
he's off the chart.
Yeah, I thought that's where I thought you were going to go.
What about Machine Gun Kelly?
I mean, I don't follow Machine.
How's Terrence Ross doing?
I don't follow them boys like that.
How's 21 Savage?
Savage doing all right, I guess.
She was married to Wiz.
Yeah, he's doing okay.
Was Wiz the guy at the Heisman Trophy thing?
No, that was Wayne.
Wayne ain't doing good.
Wayne wasn't linked to her. Wiz was who was on with Club Shay Shay.
Okay.
Who told on Kevin Durant?
She's dated a lot of men here.
Yeah.
OBJ.
Yeah. Odell's been linked.
He's
Amari
Stoudemire?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Amari?
Yeah. That's what this says. I don't know if it's true.
Yeah.
But it's on the internet, so it must be true.
Wiz Khalifa. Machine Gun Kelly.
Miles White. Terrence Ross.
Who's Terrence Ross? He plays hoops, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he played for the Orlando Magic.
Oh, E.
Yeah.
21 Savage.
Yeah.
Tats on the face.
Okay.
Has he been to jail?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, that's...
Say no more. All right, so the other thing I wanted to mention is I was looking at this dude's, this real quick before we get out of here, this dude's quarterback rankings, okay? Best quarterback in the league right now, according to this guy. And I think this is it's certainly up for debate. But he's got Joe Burrow number one. Most passing yards in the NFL.
Man, it's number one this past, based
right
off of this season?
Right now.
And it's arguable. He's in an argument.
You can argue.
Yeah.
It ain't his. Listen, Cincinnati lost 4 games where they scored 30 points or
his
more.
Fault.
Right.
Yeah.
It ain't his fault.
It ain't his fault. They trash. Definitely not.
He's got Lamar 2, Josh Allen 3. Allen has 37 touchdowns accounted for. Lamar's thrown 39.
Yeah.
And by the way, he's only got 6 picks. Lamar has 4.
Right. And the
thing about Josh Allen that makes him so valuable, Baltimore's a way better team than Buffalo.
Okay.
That's all. That's why I would argue more for Josh.
Here's my argument. Mm-hmm. Every time Lamar stepped on the field this year, even in the loss, he was the best player on the field.
Don't argue. Don't disagree.
Even in the losses.
Mm-hmm.
If you go look at even the losses, his numbers, he was the best player on the field.
Baltimore has better players than than Buffalo does, I think. Mahomes is 4. Where are you ever going to find Patrick Mahomes as the 4th-ranked quarterback? And statistically, he is, but he's 15-1. You know?
Yeah.
And they're getting better. Stafford's had a good year. He's 5. Jared Goff is 6. Justin Herbert is 7. Jordan Love is 8. Baker Mayfield is 9. See, this is where we need our guy to be.
Yeah, in that conversation.
Got to be in it, man.
You have to keep scrolling.
Got it? Oh, well, he's not even ranked.
Oh, yeah,
he's not.
No.
He's hurt. C.J. Stroud, they got at 13. He'll fall after this week, too. He'll fall further. Jalen Hurts, 14. Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy's a great one to talk about, too, and we will next week. But is he going to get paid?
Man, he should.
I don't know.
That's going to be crazy. If
I want to pay him like $30 million, not $55 million.
Yeah, you got to pay him the going rate of a starting quarterback.
Well, not a franchise quarterback.
Man, that's a good conversation.
It's a good conversation for another day. Mac Jones, in case you're wondering, where's Mac? Because Mac's our guy right now. He's 29. He's been not very good. Drew Lock, 30. Spencer Rattler, 31. DTR, 32. There you have it, my boy. E, we got through the week. PFR.
We did.
Appreciate all the Googans hanging out with us, having some fun. I'm Matty Henson. Thank you very much.
It's been a blast being here, guys.
Yeah. Henson Law Firm, offices Jacksonville, Florida. Don't let the state decide your fate. Just threw that in, no extra charge. Appreciate you, though. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Same.
We're back on Monday. Is that correct, E?
That is correct.
Now, do we have any days off next week?
Nah, bro. Yeah, but I don't know which ones yet. But we back Monday.
New Year's Day.
New Year's Day.
Yeah, that one.
Come on, man.
I mean, I don't know.
You're the schedule maker.
I wish. I wish.
Midweek. So we're here Monday. We're here Tuesday. And then we're back Thursday, Friday next week. So that's it. Jaguars Day is coming up next. I saw Mike. I saw Tony. I think I saw Tony. Did I see Tony? Yes, I did. I see Dylan. So the boys are here, ready to roll, ready to give you keys to victory on a Friday. That's what they do. That's how they roll. They need a lot of keys. They better find a lot of keys. This is the drill.